say the most racist, untoward word. That one is just so untoward.
Oh, very untoward of me.
It's quite untoward. That was a bit untoward.
Something untoward.
No, fully untoward.
Very untoward.
That's untoward.
God damn it.
Which, in and of itself, is very untoward. Very untoward.
I'm waiting for Keanu. What I'm doing is waiting for Keanu because I can start.
What are you waiting for Keanu for? Keanu never does anything. You just walk right out of the thing.
Untoward. Unfavorable, adverse, or disadvantageous. Unruly, troublesome. Unseemly, improper.
An adjective as well. There were a few untoward comments when I was leaving the room. Okay, here, untoward, inappropriate. Yeah? Okay, not right for the situation. His behaviour was untoward. Okay? Bad behaviour or not the right behaviour.
How untoward of me!
For the situation. Yeah? Okay, untoward.
Hello, everyone. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you feel me? Happy Untoward Tuesday. I am not going to apologize for being late. It's untoward of me to be late. But if you know me, then it's untoward of you not to know that I will be untowardly late. Welcome to Untoward Tuesday, everyone. I'm going to get Mickey in here in just one moment. I know she's the lady you're waiting to see. It's been a long day. We're going to get into it. I'm so excited to see all of you. Really, truly, I'm just elated. Just tickled even. So it's Untoward Tuesday. We have a full Untoward board. So we need to award the Untoward Award winner last week. And when I put in the call-in number, it's Untoward Tuesday. You call on in with your most untoward story or something you heard in the news or something. You could make it up. We don't care. Whatever your untoward story too. And you too could get on the Untoward board and win the Untoward Award. You never know. So I'm gonna get Mickey in here in just one moment, but Kiki bucks are in order. First and foremost, hello, Guinevere. The butt rug babies are here. Hello, good night, Mr. Thompson's here. Oh my gosh. Hi, Night Owl. Night Owl, I just have to say to you, I gotta shout you out right now. The Untoward Board Award is fun to say. Yes, it is. Rhyming is fun. AB rhyme schemes. I gotta shout you out, Night Owl, because you are just so lovely and kind to both Chrysanthemum and I all the time. And I really do appreciate it. So I'm going to do something radical. 100 million trillion gazillion Kiki coins for you.
Wow.
And a Kiki tax for everyone who's not. How dare you? I'm just kidding. Gotta shout out everyone here right now. Good night, Mr. McGuinevere. That no one gets a tax here. Carrie R. Oh my gosh. All of you lovely, lovely darlings who have been waiting for so long. Everyone here right now, you all get 1 million, trillion, gazillion, trillion, million Kiki bucks. There you are. Don't spend them all in one place. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. It's been a long couple of days. So, everyone, it's Untoward Tuesday. Grab a White Claw or whatever your, drink of choice is. Don't care what it is. Grab a cigarette or whatever your oral fixation is, a toothpick, a joint, whatever, and buckle the fuck in, all right? And let's get Michaelene in here. Let's summon her, shall we? I have a new thing. You guys are going to love it. Mickey, could you walk away so I can summon you? Mom, could you just, do you mind getting up so I can summon you with this? Thank you. Guys, I upgraded my megaphone and I don't like it, but I had to get a new one. I left the old one in the Dominican Republic because it was falling apart. So I left it there for the next family that comes. But I know you want Michaelene in here, don't you? I know you do.
Michaelene.
So I did have to upgrade this megaphone. So I got a new one. And I got the one. I was like, ooh, try something new and fun. It's the same thing, except it has voice changing. So I could go like that. Michaelene. Oh, hello. That's normal, which is weird, but it also does that. Does this sound normal? It still doesn't. This thing is bullshit. All right. But also I could go like that. Monster. Okay, I'll just do it. Let's call her like this. We'll go through all of them. Michaelene. Michaelene, can you hear me? Come here. No. Michaelene. Can you hear me? Michaelene. How about this one? Could you come here? Michaelene. Michaelene, could you come here, please? Michaelene, quickly. Could you please come here? Sit down. Looking healthy, deep sound system song. There she is. Michaelene. Please stop doing that. That's very untoward. That is extremely untoward. What are you throwing at us? Please stop. Stop doing it. Stop it, God damn it.
Kisses for everyone. It's kisses for everyone. Kisses.
Oh, kisses.
It's kisses. Look, it's kisses for everyone. Kisses.
Hello, Michaelene. How are you?
Kisses. Wait, kisses are for everyone.
Anyway, have Keanu's mom's number?
You're doing great.
Kisses
Yes, thank you.
for everyone.
As if you don't already do enough.
Kisses.
Hi, Mommy.
Hi, Keanu.
Mickey Bucks. Yes. she does.
Kisses. Thank you. Kisses.
And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and review this. The regular noise on it doesn't sound like regular
That
like
sounds
the old megaphone.
that sounds hideous.
Well, I like the voice changers, but
Nobody in their right mind would come to that summoning. No one in their right mind.
the regular one doesn't even sound right.
It doesn't sound
Hello?
right.
That's hello. That doesn't sound
Blue,
right.
it sounds horrifying.
All right, Amazon.
Send me a
advertising the
new
original.
megaphone. Hello, everyone.
It's
These are
because I
just
bought the-
here. Look, these are kisses for everyone. Kisses.
Why do you have a bunch of Hershey's Kisses, Michaelene?
They're from Christmas time.
You just had. Well, we weren't even in. Nobody was
know.
home during
That's
Christmas.
That's why I still have them.
Oh, because you didn't have a bunch of suitors coming over.
Or even family and friends.
How are you, Mumsy?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm sorry I made you wait so long.
I don't care. It's fine. You're worth the wait, Miss Keanu.
I'll put
Hello,
my thumb.
everyone.
Do you have our notes from last week for the Untoward Award?
I don't know. They're very sketchy. Let's see.
She says, "Tell me what to do. I can help. I'll do it." What I have here on the Untoward board, and I trusted you to take diligent notes. I have Chris Thompson, Zoe Saldana, Bill Schultz, Carrie.
Zoe Saldana, I think, wins.
I know, but we needed us. I trusted you to take notes.
Oh, Bill Schultz jacket wins.
We didn't choose a winner yet.
Oh,
Okay, but you have the notes. We'll get to that later.
they're right here. Do it again.
Great job. Really good.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Woo-hoo! I think it's going to be a yelling untoward night.
Maybe.
I feel like yelling.
That's fine.
I feel myself coming on with a yell, yell, yell.
I love when that happens. Why can I hear myself? You're listening on your cell phone, or
No,
you sure?
no, it's quiet.
Hello? Okay, good. I hear nothing now. That's good. That's good news. That's marvelous news, Michaelene.
It is. I'm just wondering why I look so white.
Well, it's how you were born. Not enough melanin?
Maybe. So what's happening, Keanu? Stop this
I don't know.
tomfoolery. Stop the tomfoolery.
It's Untoward Tuesday. I'm a little bit, I am a little bit, it's been a long day.
A little under the weather?
No, not under the weather, but, as much as I adore, I can't even think. I don't know how, let me tell you something. I had the luxury and the pleasure and the happiness of hanging out with Chrissy Marin, the dearest, her child, and Frank for 48 hours. But I don't know how you think after having a child. It was very fun, but yes, being an auntie is a godmother. It's much easier, I would imagine, than the stress and anxiety of actually having a child. And here you are. They sliced me out of you, and you seem all right.
Yeah, I'm fine. That's because
Are you? Actually, no. Exactly. Look at Michaelene. She's like,
my cat's getting these kisses. Kitties can't eat kisses.
oh yeah, you don't want Kid to eat the kisses.
No,
Okay, so fine.
I'm fine having you sliced out of me. You were the second slice.
So
Rocco was the first slice.
so they were both sliced out.
Yeah.
We were both sliced out.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's why you were pretty babies.
Mom, I was not a pretty baby.
Because you didn't have to be smashed out through the bottom half of me. Although Dr. Bush, there she is.
Thank you so much for saying that I was a pretty baby.
You were a pretty
Because
baby.
my entire life, My father told me I looked like David Letterman when I was born, and I don't think he's the prettiest guy. Well, so where am I eating this sand, Michaelene?
Probably in Mexico somewhere. It's Mexican sand.
There's a hair on.
I'm
There's a hair
sure.
on baby Kiki.
Yeah. Well, you also were eating the carpeting also in the hotel room or in our home, or you would pick at the carpeting and eat that as well.
Did you find that funny?
We did.
And did you just allow me to do
We
it?
would, we would just go, what is she eating?
I was eating sand. I was eating carpet.
How could we stop you?
I don't know. Maybe pick me up every once in a while. Say, don't do that, Kiki.
You wouldn't have listened anyway. So
I was a little baby.
well, we
I
just
didn't
thought,
have to eat
well,
anything.
you were there for our entertainment, and you did entertain us.
That is, wee.
That's literally why we had you for our own entertainment.
Let me entertain you.
Yes. Well, and we had Rocco first, and then we were gonna just stop there. And a friend of mine,
Thank God you didn't for all
no,
these.
a friend of mine said we were at some kind of party at her house, and she said, "Oh, no, you have to have a second child because otherwise you're going to be the playmate."
Yeah,
We ran right home and got pregnant that night.
that's right. That's where I came in.
We did, yeah, yeah,
So,
so that you and Rocco could be playmates to each other.
and we're still
Hey,
the
y'all.
best of friends.
Yeah,
But I think things have changed since then, and the baby rule. Araya, hey,
yeah, she said, "Hey y'all, hi, Rhea,
y'all.
how are you?"
Yeah, I spent 48 hours with my godson. I'm Tia Kiki. I had a marvelous time, and I took him with Chrissy to his first swim lesson today. If you know Chrissy Mayer, obviously all of you know Chrissy Mayer. So, and I was excited to go, and I really did have a marvelous time, but it is exhausting. I feel like I have, I don't really know what it means to rear a child, but like raise it. I guess raise it. I feel like
a
it should be
child.
rear a child, but I feel like
That
it,
sounds
that's not it.
kind of
It
dirty.
sounds untoward, but I think it's a.
It does.
No. I think it. I think that rearing a child is raising it. That is an untoward expression. Now that I think of it,
It totally is.
it really is.
I have a really important question about swim lessons.
Wait. Before we move on from that, so it doesn't just sound like it was untoward, but I feel like he should be 18 by now because
he's as big as an 18-year-old.
He's a chunky boy. But he's cute.
He's very
You have
cute.
to keep it alive the whole time. It's crazy. And and my God, the boy lives life. He's great. What is it? I mean, I'm not wrong. Rearing a child means raising it, doesn't it? I was just trying to be rear a child. That is such a horrible rear a child meaning. It means to care for a child until they are able to care for themselves. Okay, I didn't say anything untoward.
It just sounded untoward coming out of your mouth.
Well, no, it did. Well, how could? All right, enough of that.
Well, look at you.
Enough. No, I meant it. I felt as if after 48 hours hanging out, and I don't know how mothers do it. This is why I could never do it.
That's why you're so proud of me as your mother.
I don't know how you did it. You didn't. You were very laissez-faire. Like you did anything we wanted. You were very fun. Very, you guys want French fries? Have some French fries. You guys want cold milk? That's not from my boob. That's fine.
No milk ever came out of these boobs. Never.
No, I know. I don't know how that happens either.
Mm-mm.
It's a definite feat.
Mm-mm.
So I went. Wait, what were you going to say, Michaelene?
I
Sorry.
have a really important question to ask you.
Sure.
I want to know when you went to swimming lessons.
I'm gonna get to it. I know how to swim, but
I want to know what you wore.
thank you. That's sweet. You're trying to move me along. I'm
No. But were you the slutty auntie?
Listen, okay. I went.
Listen, everybody, listen to the description of what Keanu wore to take the young bean to swimming lessons. Please
I didn't
listen
take him by
carefully.
myself, by the way. Who would allow me to do such a thing? However, Chrissy Mayer, I went there. We did a stream last night. I don't know if you saw it. We played a couple of video games. I stayed there. I stay there often. I like to see my godson. And then the next day, since her regular help, aka, mother and father-in-law, were out of town, and it was his first swim lesson. He's 9 months old. And I thought, is it for survival? Like, are you often at sea? But Chrissy is like, and she also was like basically an Olympic diver. So I understand why she would want him to possibly be able to swim. But he is a chunky baby, and he seems very buoyant. So I said, oh, yes, of course. I will come. I will go to the first swim lesson with you. And then I did think, I don't have an appropriate bathing suit for like an indoor gym pool. And she said, you can just come, we'll take him. And then there's also a hot tub you can just hang out in. But even still, I'm like, God, what the hell am I going to wear? So I wore a long sleeve.
First of all, y'all know what kind of bathing
wait.
suits Keanu wears, okay? You've seen
I
her
will
in
know.
the
I mean,
Dominican
what
Republic.
I don't have a gym bathing suit. I
You
don't have a mom.
You don't have
bathing suit.
a bathing suit with a butt in it ever.
I mean, this one was pretty good. It was mom proof.
The material
Chrissy
butt.
said it was
Your
fine.
butt's in it. Your butt is hanging out of it. It's just a buttless bathing suit.
So basically, I took a Nike yellow long sleeve snake skin leotard, and it was a turtleneck, and I thought that would be appropriate. And I showed Chrissy. She was like, "No, that's great."
And it
She
snaps
laughed.
under your crotch.
Yes. I don't have I don't have a one piece. I don't know that. I don't know what to wear to a gymnasium for teaching the babies how to float around. I don't. So, and it was it was sort of at short notice. There was nothing I could order on Amazon, but should I just go get it? I'll show it to you in a second.
I want to see it. They want to see it.
But
Actually,
also,
they would like for you to put it on and show them.
No. Chrissy said, I said, is this okay? She's like, I love it. She was laughing. She came out this morning. I'm like hanging out with the bean, hanging out with the baby. She's like, here's my modest mom bathing suit. La la la. I'm like, you look marvelous. It was just a sleek black bathing suit. She looked better than all of the other moms. And then I was like, I'll change into my suit. It was long sleeved, snake print, yellow, a turtleneck with a zip, and then
no butt.
My ass was sort of out a little bit. So
It
I
was
sort
totally
of walked
out. Come on. Fess up.
I walked like sort of side to side by everyone.
Like along the wall so nobody
Yes.
could see your butt.
It was like this. It seemed kind of appropriate from the front, but I did sort of like. And then, I mean, I don't know. I'm not, also, Chrissy was like, we'll just tell people at this gym that you're my aide or something so that, Because why would I be there? You know, who is this woman?
Because you're the slutty auntie.
So we go in bundled up. I have this hat on.
Are you taking offense at me calling you slutty?
No. You're just saying what all of these people probably thought. And it was my most modest. What? I don't have a gym where I do laps and with a baby. Do you know what I mean? So we all go in bundled up. We're holding the bean. He's got layer after layer. Layer after layer, and then our suits are on underneath, and then he's got a little suit on, and then we go in the locker room. Then we're a bit late, maybe like 2 minutes late, and I'm like, she's like, oh my gosh. So she takes him into the water with the other mumsies, and then here I am in my
leopard skin butler suit.
It was long sleeved and a turtleneck though. So, and then she had mentioned.
Which makes it look even weirder.
And she had mentioned, yes, thank you. I was like the nanny. I just didn't have the confidence of, I'm confident with him, but then when I hand him off, then what do? So now I'm in this long sleeve. The pool is here. Okay. Now I'm in this long sleeve turtleneck, a snakeskin leotard. My butt is a bit out because it's a leotard, again, not a bathing suit. And then she told me that there was a good vantage point from the hot tub of you could just watch. And I took so many pictures. So I walked along the wall and got in, which ended up being even more embarrassing. But who am I trying to impress? So I just kind of shimmy into this giant hot tub with all of the elderly men that are, healing their aches and pains.
Oh my God. I'm sure you healed something for them.
I couldn't tell. There were so many bubbles. I could not tell if they were erect or not. It's not my fault if they were, and I don't want to know. So here I am in this large old man and Kiki soup. And then here's the vantage point of what looked like some sort of strange sacrificial baby mommy and me. They were singing songs and dunking the babies, and there was laughter. It wasn't, I'm just teasing, but they were swimming around. I'm taking pictures, and then I'm like, the old man next to me goes, you got one of those in there? Is the instructor holding like your little girl? I said, oh, no, I don't have a child. And then I don't even know what he thought. He said, oh, well, you got plenty of time.
You probably thought, man, do you think my butt would look like this if I'd had a child?
No, I just think he was either not even that, probably just like, well, what the fuck are you doing here then? Like, is that am I like the dad in the relationship and there's mommy with the, like we're a lesbian couple? Like, I'm like, nah, it's just I didn't know how to say that's my godson. I don't belong to this gym. I know that I don't have an appropriate bathing suit. And yeah, it was bizarre. And then there were a bunch of old men. They were like by the jets like this. Here's the jet.
Were they moaning?
Yes.
Oh.
Not their dicks there, their buttholes.
Say
They
anything
were
about that. But,
hot
no, were they
tub
moaning?
and
You just acted like they were moaning like that. They were rubbing their shoulder and moaning. Were they
because
moaning?
they were in pain.
That's what I asked. I didn't ask anything untoward. I didn't think you took a deep dive down into the water to check it out or anything.
Oh my God. And then every once in a while, so I still have this bathing suit on. My ass is completely out. You can see the whole Visconti tattoo. I'll just show it to you, whatever. And then every once in a while, like I felt comfortable under the bubbles, but every like, I don't know, 20 minutes, the bubbles would stop. And then you can just see my whole ass. And then just me and a bunch of old men. It was so weird.
It was the
I'm like,
thrill of the year for them.
I'm like, you gonna start this back up? This isn't a bathhouse. Can we start this back up here? I'm trying to watch my godson. This is very above board here. Okay. I'm taking pictures. It's like a wonderful moment between Chrissy and the Bean. Like, and he is the best one in the swimming class. Okay. He's maybe one of the youngest there. And he's like, I mean, he's already ruling the roost. Like he was on top of the instructor loved him the most. They dunked him down. He didn't even flinch. He didn't cry. He didn't do anything. And I'm like, yeah, it's so big. It's so good. And she's so happy. And then I'm just like in old man soup thinking, what am I doing here?
That's
I
really kind of gross.
It was fun. I'm used to it, believe me. Eugene and I bathe together all the time. I'm just kidding. I text Gino and I'm like, just being a good auntie. I'm like, I'm just in this, sauna watching the children in the pool. All of these old men are, kind of ailing their aches and pains. He said, tell them to save me a spot.
Oh. He would say something like that, I think.
Because he's old. It was good. It was very good. So that was see, golf for free for the rest of your life. It was just like that. It was like me, like that, and with a bunch of them. So that was very fun. We get him out. We're conversing with the other mothers. I still have this bizarre bathing suit on, but Chrissy didn't seem to think that it was inappropriate.
Well, she knows you so well. I mean,
and maybe everyone thinks that they're
appropriate for you. I mean,
it's like in the show Girls, where Jessica goes, actually, it reminded me directly of this. There's a scene in Girls where Jessa, and I know you hate this show, but just imagine she's this like tall, blonde, beautiful, like buxom. I'm not talking about I'm not saying that's me, but she gets a job as a babysitter and her roommate goes, I don't know if that outfit is appropriate. Maybe just since you're going to be around children. And it's just a completely sheer skirt, completely see-through, but to the ground, and then just underwear. And she goes, but it's floor length. I know you weren't listening, but that's how I
was.
felt.
I was reading a comment. I'm sorry, but please say it again.
No, it's all right. You'd have to know. It's okay.
I do remember Girls. Okay, I remember the
woman had a see-through skirt on with underwear, but the skirt
it's floor
went to the floor, and it's floor length, and that seemed appropriate.
And
right.
so it's somewhat like you, but it's long sleeves and a turtleneck.
Thank you, Christy. Okay, because that's what I was reading. Great. It was a little cheeky, but very full coverage for you. That's what I thought. Long sleeves, turtleneck. We were talking about the elderly man soup that I was in. And the Bean did great. It was gorgeous. It was lovely. It seemed like a very happy interaction with all of the babies. And then it was just me and the elderly men, but nobody seemed uncomfortable by me. I just was a little bit of a different kind of a nanny with a turtleneck and maybe my butt out.
Yeah,
it was all I had.
Well, no, but the turtleneck and the long sleeves make up for the naked butt.
And then there was water aerobics going on, Mom. And I thought like maybe I should go join that. Maybe I should, But then we swam around. I don't think I was less inappropriate than I think that I was. Probably.
Keanu, you're appropriate. I'm just funning with you. I just wanted to bring out the point of what you had
I
on
could
because I think
unsnap
it's adorable. Because I think it's adorable.
I'll get it. I'll show it to you. Hang on.
It's
What?
always shocking when you walk out on the beach.
Is it?
Well,
Shocking?
some bathing suits are more shocking than others. Some are like
Except for when I have a sunburn and I have to wear a swim shirt.
Told you no swimming past the buoy.
Still, my ass out is there. I don't have anything that covers my fucking stupid.
No, I know, but you have that particular one bathing suit that just has this little coverage right here, the little triangle, and then the whole thing is strings. The rest of it's strings. So you're kind of like Eve almost. It's just like a leaf there. That's
Right.
the one that's the one when I first saw it, it was like, oh boy.
Oh, it was like Kill Bill aquatic aesthetic. It was like that. It was turtleneck, a zipper, long sleeve, but like ooh, okay.
I'm sure you looked fantastic. Okay. I'm sure you look fantastic.
Well, I did feel a bit like I did just walk against the wall so no one would see my butt. They had nice warm towels there, which was nice. I just wanted to be a good auntie. Got so many photos. I'm like, what?
And I wouldn't call you slutty auntie. I'd call you buddy auntie.
Just like marginally slutty-ish, untoward but good auntie. You never know. If I could be 31 again, please. Are you not 31, Araya? Look at you. Hang on. Thank you for the $2, Chris Thompson. I bet they both had the inflatable arm floaties on. The older men. Yeah. No, also, first of all, thank you for the $2. Here is your Kiki bond. No, it really was.
They may never have seen your bare butt because their eyesight is probably going.
No, I just didn't expect. I said, Chrissy, no, like I'll just hang out, I'll do whatever. It'll be fine, like whatever. And then she said, you can get in the hot tub. I just didn't picture the place. And it was a big hot tub. And then I thought, you know what? I will go get in there and it'll hide my bare ass because of all of the bubbles. And then every like 10 minutes or so, the bubbles would stop. And then we would all stare at each other through the clear water. And it was a little bit awkward, but then 30 seconds later, the bubbles would reemerge and it was fine. You know what I mean?
I'm sure it was. Yeah.
Please.
I just wanted to bring that out in the open because it's a funny thing.
It is. The old men got a thrill. It's not every day they see a lip in the hot tub. No, honestly, and that's right. And I'm walking towards Chrissy after she's done like Bean does so great. It's like this whole like happy thing, and then I'm like, is this inappropriate? Because it was. I mean, it was just. It was like it was maybe a little bit flashy, but probably not that bad. Let me get it. I'll show you. I'll show you all. Why not? Watch this, mommy. Bing, bing, bing. Watch this for 2 seconds. It's right over there.
Okay.
Oh, no, I can't. It's soaking wet. All right, I'm just going to do it. Entertain them after this. And just give me 2 seconds, okay, Michaelene?
Are you going to put it on?
He's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting about him.
That's very good. That's always a fun clip to watch, and glad you guys are all here. And I just wanted to bring that little tidbit of fun out because she dresses so darling, and her butt is always out, and it's pretty good butt. So I just wondered how it went at the pool. And when she described her outfit, I just thought, I'm sure that looked really strange with the with the long sleeves and the turtleneck, along with the bare butt. Not strange. She looked like a kiteboard girl because kite surf girl, because that's what those kite surfer girls wear in the DR. They wear those kind of wetsuit looking things, but with no butt in them. So
And that's what I thought would be the most.
and you know what? That is kind of what they look like. So
This I thought would be the most appropriate thing that I could wear, but as you can tell, the vagine on it and the buttocks, they're a little thin there. But this was very appropriate. And it's bathing suit material.
yeah, I mean that is what those kite surf girls wear.
Yeah.
They wear something like a kind of full coverage thing except for their butt. Because they're going to be in the cold ocean, I guess.
And then I did think it's so funny because I was like, "Oh, this will be fine for the."
Why don't you just put it on over your clothes so we can see what it looks like?
Yeah, Mom, because
That's a good idea.
not, yeah, that would be great. Be a very good idea to do.
I'm
No.
sure you looked adorable. It's
It
pure
was
jealousy
adorable.
talking. It's pure jealousy talking, Keanu.
No one was jealous of me. At
I'm
that
jealous.
place. Oh, you're
I'm
angry.
jealous. No, I'm not. I'm glad for you. I love how
Please,
you look in your little
you.
bikinis.
I know you're angry! I'm angry!
I love that movie. We need to watch it.
It is. It's so good.
Oh,
Oh, there, look at that. Hey, Michaelene, you're the real star here. Oh, she knows.
Oh, thank you. I don't have a bathing suit like that, though.
Not
Thank God.
yet. She don't give a fuck.
I didn't give a fuck.
So it really was. I
Glory
just got to
heaven.
hand it to. I got to hand it to mothers in general.
Oh, yeah.
My arm's about to fall off. I could barely. And it was fun. And while you're doing it, you're like, yes, this is easy peasy. Not easy peasy. But you're like, yeah, this is cute. It's far easier, obviously, to be the auntie and the godmother. Even though you embarrass yourself in the shitty, awful bathing suit.
No, you didn't embarrass yourself. And I'm just making fun because it's cute and funny. Only you, Keanu, really. But I think having a baby in the middle of winter and hauling him around and doing all that, because you guys were both born. Rocco was born in October. You were born in November in Chicago winter. And when I went back to work and had to be at work at 7:30 in the morning, I used to haul you guys out to either Nana would come to the house, but Grandpa would, and I would take you guys over to Grandpa's house and to bundle you up in the snow and get in the car and, do all that in the middle of winter. That's a huge, huge endeavor. So I think
that's funny. Yeah, because that's what I was thinking. I was thinking, yeah, like it's freezing cold. We were thinking like, okay, do we put him in his swim jumper? Now
it's a lot. It is. It's definitely a lot.
Bundle. And then, oh my God, your brain could. I don't know how people do it just by themselves. And
the first week I went back to work after I had Rocco. I worked a whole week and I'd be at work early in the morning and I had to bring Rocco here, there, and everywhere with in his car seat and have the bottles and have all the stuff and all the paraphernalia. And I worked full-time days. And
right
at the end of that week, I just looked at your dad and I said, this is not working for me. But I had to work, so I continued to do so. And I worked through my pregnancy with you also and worked after you were born. And then, I don't know, we ended up moving.
And then what did you do?
What? Well, and then put you in the car or put Rocco in the car and bring him to Grandpa's house and do all that. I mean, it was a lot. It was a lot to prepare the whole thing and the diaper bag and just everything. But
I just feel like,
and after I quit Dominic's, it was shortly before we moved to the south. So yeah, it's a lot. It's definitely a lot.
You know what? It was a lot, but I cherish every moment of that. Do you?
Every moment. I
cherish
do.
every moment of that.
Are you
Why
asking
do I?
me? Are you asking me?
No, I cherish it.
Oh,
And also,
yes.
I'm asking you.
Yes, and I mean, we dragged your butts to Mexico as soon as we could, just because,
Yeah, that.
just because we didn't have to pay for airfare for you. And I remember you were still drinking formula and stuff, but you weren't drinking formula long. I put you on whole milk because you puked up the formula.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Fuck this shit.
So sweet. Yeah.
You would projectile vomit on me in the middle of the kitchen. I would
Cool.
set you down, take my dress off or whatever I had on, put something else on, my moo-moo,
Oh my god.
and start giving you whole milk. Okay, that's enough.
You're like, here, that's just fine.
See how this sits in your stomach.
You dumb bitch.
Stop puking on me. Stop puking on me.
No, I know. I like Chrissy's got like the bean. I mean, he's a chunky baby in a good way. He's about we gave him a bath. He is just busting through every amount of clothing because he eats well and he knows what he wants. And it's boob milk. He never cries. He's so docile, except he's like, I think I'd like to have a nap or a boob.
I think it's time for a nap now.
I would like to be included in that, so you can feed me maybe mushed up kiwi and or a scrambled egg. Thank you. Other than that, he doesn't cry.
That's hilarious.
Today, like at the piano, like Chrissy was like getting some stuff done downstairs. I'm like, I'm here. Go do it. Like, just I can
break. Do what you have to do, right?
And we were like, ding, 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 and then he just plays and plays and plays, and he really is a docile baby. And when I say he was probably maybe one of the youngest babies at the swim lessons. And he was the most easygoing one. That's great. Maybe it was all the, because if I'm at the table, I want to be eating like the humans are eating, or I'd like a nap now and I would like you to snuggle me during it, or I would like a boob. Other than that, I will be good. Right. I never hear any screaming for anything other than that. I feel like I still am like this. I don't know what's wrong. And I cry and cry, right?
You literally cried all the time. But what I used to do to kill two birds with one stone was put you and Rocco in the bathtub and feed you whatever food was dinner, lunch, or breakfast. If you were in the bathtub, okay, then I didn't have to clean up the mess.
I always remember
I would feed you Cheerios in the bathtub. I would feed you whatever food we were gonna give you.
Maybe that's why I still eat Cheerios with water.
Probably.
I never, no milk ever.
It was so fun. It was innovative, so I didn't have to clean up the mess you were gonna make in the kitchen. So
it is quite innovative.
It is innovative. Here, let's take a bath and have our dinner.
Eric says this sounds like you're talking about Gino. One day,
so funny.
Very true. Actually, it is innovative.
He's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting about him.
Because you guys were only 2 years apart, so you were both little, and yeah.
I know. I would love for Chrissy to have another one. But I don't know how.
You have to have another one, so he's your so that he has a playmate, and you're not the playmate. I do agree with that idea. because I never thought of that. And honestly, how fun would it have been if it was just Rocco or just you and not each other? Well, actually, it would have been.
Who
just
would you have
Rocco.
done a podcast?
Actually, it would have just not. It would have just not been you. It would have just
been Rocco.
Since he's
Exactly.
older.
Imagine Rocco doing a hit podcast with you. I don't know if you realize, but also episode 13, Keanu Cast is out now.
I think our personalities. I think our personalities mesh a little bit more for the podcasting thing. I think Rocco would be disgusted with me. Like he would get that look on his face, like, "Sure, Mom."
Well, it certainly ain't Rocco Cast. It's Keanu Cast. Like, subscribe, download wherever you find your podcast.
No, fully untoward.
Actually, now that I think of it, you should start another podcast with Rocco.
He wouldn't have me. Are you kidding me? He wouldn't have me. He would be so fed up. He's lovely and he's wonderful to talk to and whatever, but when he's done with you,
he's like, he's far. Yes, he's like,
he's like, I got. He's like, yeah, he's got. I got nothing more. If you're on the phone with him,
I'll always remember. He's like, he's not even he's not particularly religious. I just remember I don't know when maybe we were a bit younger. We were like, "Come on, Rocco, it's Christmas Eve. Drink with us." Like I was younger or whatever. And then he goes, "I'm going to midnight mass. Sorry, I don't want to sit around and get trashed on Christmas." He went by himself.
Because we used to try to go to midnight mass, okay? We did. We used to try to go to mass. I know that you're all heathens, and that's all well and good.
Oh, come on.
I still believe in God, okay? I do. I
do too. I'm a godmother.
I do. I'm a lazy Catholic, okay? I definitely am. But I'm a lazy Catholic.
Well,
if I wasn't, I would get up and go to mass. So
that's just Rocco's personality. He is the conscience of our family. Still is to this day.
He's lovely.
Rhinoceros, thank you for the $4.99. Can someone please tickler those ivories? And good call, Michaelene. Keeps that mess contained. What?
Thank you. Thank you.
Tickler those ivories.
About the bathtub dinner.
Ah. Oh, and good, Michaelene. Keep that mess contained. Yes, Mom, to this day, I remember having Cocoa Krispies in the bathtub.
Yep. Cheerios, Cocoa Krispies. Whatever we were having. Yep.
Good for you, Rhinoceros. Very good. We loved it. We did. We loved it. We had a fun upbringing. A little bit haphazard, but we
Not
wouldn't
haphazard. Not haphazard.
But in a fun way.
It wasn't haphazard. It was a creative upbringing.
It's quite creative. Don't make the mess. Give him a bath and feed him at the same time.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Here's your Kiki Bond, Rhinoceros. Thank you so much. I love it. No, I had the best time with the Bean and with Chrissy. I just I love being an auntie, godmother. It is the best. I love that baby so much. I have so much fun with him. He recognizes me. I swear he does. And we have a good time together, and he's a very, very good baby, very smart, and an avid swimmer basically now. But I don't know how any mother does it. Even with help. I don't know how would anybody even be a single mother? I would never sleep again. It would be insane. And he
Yeah.
is a chunk. My arm is about to fall off. It always is every time I see him. And just bundling the baby up and, all that stuff. I don't know how anybody does it on their own. So anybody that's a mom, which there are a lot out
Especially
there.
especially in the
Good for
winter.
you.
It is hard in the winter for sure. So anyway.
It is. Yeah, definitely in the winter. And then definitely in the winter and thinking like, oh my God, here's the other thing. This is the last thing I'll say about the swim lesson. Other than here, I'll pull up the picture of me in the hot tub, and I had to wait till all the old men got out so that I didn't picture them in this. But I will pull this up. Here I am.
Can't wait to see it.
And this is the appropriate part of the bathing suit. There I am, just cooling my heels.
Oh, look at how cute you look. That's
Yeah.
adorable.
But then people are like, what is that woman doing over there? Does she belong to this gym?
It looks like a pretty nice whirlpool there. Hot
It
tub.
is. It was huge.
It
Yes.
looks huge. Oh my gosh.
That's where I sat,
Yeah, you look
watching the
great.
bean, do a great job. I'd show you pictures, but he's too good. He's
No,
too
you
good.
don't want to. No, don't
Don't
put
yes.
his baby face on here.
No, we won't. We won't. But I will say, what was I going to say about this? Goddamn. Oh, no, they said something like the teacher said that they used to do something. Chrissy asked about this because she's like, I heard that like last year there's this thing where you put the baby in a winter coat and throw it in to the water.
In the
like
in the outside. In the outside.
Well, I think in a pool to train it
Oh.
for survival. I said, what?
With his shoes, his boots, his hat, his coat.
I went, an adult winter coat? Like you just wrap a baby in a winter coat? Like whose winter coat?
And see if he can survive.
And I went, why would anyone do such a thing? And so then the teacher told her, so they did that at this place like a few years ago to these like 2 and 3 year olds. They just put them in their winter coat and they threw them in the deep end. But it is for if you live like on a sailboat and you do it before you can remember it.
Or you might fall through the ice if you're ice fishing or
maybe. Yes, it's like for if you live on a yacht or something and maybe the baby needs to learn if you fall off in your winter coat, you just get on your back. What do you always tell me, right?
I'm on your back.
They were teaching this. They were putting 2 and 3 year olds in their winter coats. The former teacher, not this great teacher, and just throwing the. Oh, he really. And correct me if I'm wrong. They would just throw the 2 and 3 year olds in, but you can remember at that point. So then they're just traumatized. Like, why am I in the pool? I can't.
My winter coat.
My winter coat. I was
Remember,
like, what?
Mom? Oh, you would never let me live that down.
Oh my God, can you fucking imagine?
You would go, remember, Mom, when you had that teacher have you throw us into the pool in the winter coat?
Exactly. I mean, but that is for survival. Like if you live on an island or something, or you live on a sailboat, or else
a houseboat on Lake Wiley. I don't know.
You do it at like from a moment of remember. So today she was like, no, I took the place of that teacher and I made a lot of money that summer, just untraumatizing these children.
Oh my God.
Thrown in their deep end by some cockamamie teacher. What on earth?
Keanu, I think your mic is going in and out a little bit.
Oh,
but maybe I'm
no.
wrong. Okay, yeah, maybe move it away a bit.
Hello, hello, hello. Can
Yeah,
you hear
that's
me?
good.
Can you hear me? Better,
Yeah.
much
Yeah,
better.
that's better. I think maybe you were rocking back and forth, and it was good.
I was terrified.
Survival floating, I think it's called. Oh,
Right. Well, that would not have done. But the teacher she was amazing. It was just that was the weirdest thing I've ever heard in my life. How's the mic now?
it sounds good.
Much better. No.
Am I feel like you can hear an echo with me. No.
Mm-mm. No. Either way, I got to hand it to mothers because
We're something.
yeah, you really are bundling us up, slicing us out of your bellies, pushing us out of your wombs, teaching us to swim.
I think there's that crackling happen again too. I don't mean to interrupt, but
No, if it is, then it'll annoy me. Crackling? Anybody
yeah, it's
tell me?
kind of crackling. Okay, just talk again a little bit.
Hello, hello, hello.
Crackling.
Hmm.
Does anybody else hear it, or am I the only one? Maybe the microphone's too close to your mouth. Do you think?
No, it was like the thing where the thing wasn't good to watch this. Watch this. No. The thing, ding, ding. I Googled it and it was like a loose thing. How's it sound? What do you think?
Better. Yeah, it
Audio
sounds better.
crackling. Huh.
It's better now.
Better,
Yeah.
or worse?
Crackling.
Okay, let me fix it. Make you look amazing, by the way. Audio is
Thank
crackling.
you. You're so kind. Thank you. Do you like my new darker hair?
We'll take a short break. Then we're going to get to we got to talk about hi, darling. Huh?
Take good champagne or no?
I don't know. What is it? Thank you. You got me some champagne.
I'd love to take credit for it, but no.
Nice. Nice. Are you going to crack that open?
Some guy.
Come on in. Tell us about it.
So I go to the comic strip just to hang out, see my buddy Tom Van Horn. Mike Racine was there. He's so funny. And the guy that was at the birthday show, like I have his card. A guy that was at the birthday show at Dangerfields, he sees me, gives me a hug. I don't recognize him at first. He's like, "Oh, I wanted to bring you something for your birthday. I was wondering if you were on the show." I'm like, "What's he?" And sure enough, he goes, "I'll be right back." And he comes back with that, a panettone cake, and a cigar.
Cool.
In a bag. So I don't know. But
We
yeah,
have
hi,
cake?
Mickey.
Hi, Gino. How are you?
Well, yeah, look at it.
Oh, okay. How's the crackling?
I know. I didn't hear it at all when Gino was on there.
Better?
Look at this.
Yeah, it's fine. It sounds
He walks
fine.
to the club. He's like, "Here you go."
You know, what actually are those cakes? Are they like fruit and nut, or are they like nut?
Mini
fruit-
thing.
What isn't it? Isn't it?
You should be explaining to me, Mickey. I don't know. I should know, and I don't.
I
Hi,
mean,
Mickey.
hi,
Mickey. Hi, Mickey.
Hi, Gino.
You look great. Hi, Mickey.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. No, I always see these cakes. Okay. They sell them at Christmas time and whatever. I don't think I've ever
Yeah. I
eaten
don't know.
those. You should cut that open and see what it is. I think you could probably toast it and it would probably
There's a hole in
We're already toasted.
I wish I were more.
Am I trying to open it?
I was trying to fix the crackling in my microphone and then
All right,
well, don't do it here. There you go.
Well, it was my idea.
Bring it
I'd like to
back.
see it open. Yeah, cut it open. Let's see what's in it.
And then bring it
There's
back.
like dried
I'm
jelly. There's dried jelly candies in there.
I'm worried about the crackling in my microphone.
No, it's fine. It's fine now.
Are you sure?
I'll let you know again if I hear it. I don't want to interrupt the stream, but I know you're going to be annoyed if you hear that when you play it back.
I'll be more than annoyed.
You'll be more than annoyed.
There will be hell to pay.
Yeah.
But
don't
that
know.
went by for 1 hour.
Was that an hour?
Yep. And I didn't I mean, yes, I'm exhausted, but I love the
I
it was just
know.
it was an interesting, very, very fun I
It
just
is.
gotta hand it to the mothers. That's
It is
all.
fun to hang around with babies. It definitely is.
Yeah, of
And
course.
he's your godson, so that's fun. Always
Chris, you're-
remember. I think
Chris,
you have to get to be about 3 or 4 before you remember, but you'll always remember.
Right. So if you're gonna throw your baby in the water to teach it survival in a jacket,
Yeah.
make sure it's before 3 or 4. And also only do that maybe if you live on a sailboat. That's what I would say.
Well, if you're on a sailboat, I don't think you're going to be in a winter coat, okay? I don't think you're going to be sailing in the freezing cold North Atlantic.
Maybe they
Okay?
just don't. I don't. This survival swimming thing just on what made me. Why? I'm like, thank God. Throw my godson Bean. I know he's buoyant.
Seriously, I would
into
float
the
on my
water?
back. I would float on my back until I died. Okay.
Yes. Keyword. Die. No.
Somebody would have to come and get me out of the ocean on my back. Okay.
Next time we're in the Dominican Republic, we will go on a yacht and I will throw you in a winter coat into the ocean in a.
Listen, I'm the one who
Instead
thinks I'm
of
going to
it.
surf with a life jacket on. Okay.
Oh my God, that would be funny. We should do a bit. We go on a yacht next time we're in Cabarete, and then I throw you in a winter jacket. That would be fun.
It would be a
And
funny.
then I'll save you.
It would be funny. You know what? You just throw me into water that's about this deep.
Told you no swimming past the buoy.
And I'll be in a winter jacket going.
I'll save you. That will be. We'll be like, this is survival swimming. For
Fall backwards and swim on my back in my winter coat.
in a winter coat, you just fall forward. No, miss.
We've done more crazy things than that in the ocean on that beach.
Oh, that sounds untoward.
I don't mean it being untoward. I mean rolling around in the sand in our wet clothes after dinner. I mean running out into the ocean in our clothes. Not only you, me too.
Exactly.
Get a few drinks in us, and the ocean and us are one.
Still sounds untoward, but I love it. I love it. Where is it? I have the best one here. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Miss? Do you need help? She's drowning. Help her. Oh my God. I'm coming. Stay calm. Stay fucking calm. Stay calm.
Oh, we're so entertaining to ourselves.
We really are. I think it's really
pitiful.
good.
What the fuck is that white hair about? Okay.
I missed your white hair. Crazy says it makes you look younger. You do, and I think I was wrong. I said
The white
never
hair or
that.
the white hair or the
No,
dark?
This. She just said, yeah, you look younger.
Thank
with
you.
it.
Thank you. You know what?
Oh,
It's
I tone the Italian fruitcake. Is that what it is? Oh, that's what I call Eugene.
I know it's got that fruit in it, but have you ever eaten any of it, Chrissy? I mean, I've never eaten one of those.
I
People
also
buy
love-
them all the time and bring them as like little hostess gifts or bring them to somebody's house. Have you ever eaten one of those? I don't think I ever have.
Eugene Visconti, the Italian fruitcake.
He's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting about him.
It's true. Anyway, how's my sound? I'm so nervous about
It's good.
it.
No, it's good. Just kind of maybe move the mic away from you a little bit more.
Let's
Maybe.
take a short break and I will assess the situation. We'll be right back. Actually,
Okay, sounds good.
all right, cool. Thanks. I'll play a fun break video.
Okay.
Which will be.
Yeah, it is a little crackly right now. Sorry.
You apologize.
Sorry. Play a fun video. I'll go to the bathroom and put my kisses away.
Great. You put them away.
I mean, isn't it a lovely jar of kisses though?
Sure is.
There
you go.
This is a shit storm. God damn it!
Again.
Oh my God, it's all sorts of Inception.
Okay, a little faster this time.
No, that's
Ave Maria.
Once more.
And
I'm not entirely sure I remember. I'm sorry.
You don't?
Balls out now. Great.
And I spoke to a man, and I sang Ave Maria in the back, like this. Ave Maria. M as in Mamma Mia. It's an insane asylum.
It's me. Hang on.
Thank you. You got me some champagne?
I'm just trying to check my microphone, ladies and gentlemen, because it really does. It really bothers me. I want to give you a good show, and I don't like and something untoward is happening with it. And if it's bothering Michaelene, it's bothering me. Let's see. Just bear with me, all right? Eugene?
Yeah, baby.
Nothing.
What's wrong?
Just checking on you. My back. Maybe a shot.
Is it
How do I
better?
sound, Michaelene? How does that sound?
I don't hear the crackling right now.
Okay, good. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I don't hear it right now.
They passed around and no one actually eats them. It's true. I've never had it. Me neither. And who likes a fruit cake?
I know,
You know?
nobody ever eats them. They just bring them everywhere, and I feel like if you cut a slice of it and toasted it and put butter on it, it might be delicious.
But really, if you have to do all of that, like I already do that to delicious cake, you know,
Well,
or like a
well,
pound cake.
Well, it might be delicious. We just don't. I don't know. It's just an odd thing with all those little dried fruits in there.
Yes. Did you
Is
have
it-
fun, Eugene?
It was nice.
Chin
Glad I
down.
went. I didn't
Is
see
Gino
it.
gonna do that? Is he gonna cut that cake? Cut the cake.
Oh,
Cut into the cake, Eugene.
there was a hair in it.
Cut into the cake. Let us see what's in it.
I will.
All right, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. We haven't gone to anything that we wanted. Well, we wanted to speak on.
Yeah.
today.
And then what was the next thing we were gonna talk about? I'm gonna eat
I'll
this
tell you.
kiss.
There you go. Rhinoceros mele kaliki maha ita tin tin tin. Dun, 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 dun. Thank you, Rhinoceros. Here is your Kiki Bond. On it now. And for everyone here right now, 100 million gazillion bazillion titillion Kiki Bond.
Tillion.
Mhm.
Wow.
I made it up. I am who I am. I know you're angry. I'm angry. Okay, it sounds fine now. Okay, good. Well, all right. Much more to get to. So that was my day. Took us only an hour and 17 minutes. That was actually, it was 2 days of my life. But
Yeah.
I did good. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Speaking of fruitcake, remember the woman that came up to me after the road gig that I did in the parking lot?
Yes.
And
Yes.
wanted to ask me, if you haven't heard the latest episode of Keanu Cast, find it wherever you find your podcast. But we are going to get to that in just a second. We'll cover it quickly again. She messaged me.
She messaged you?
Yes. She said,
After all this? Wait,
yes.
wait. She
Tonight.
messaged you? You're kidding. Oh my, how did
She
how
said, look at these cute pictures we took. And she said, by the way, here's another, here's an Ari Shafir bit with like another really good Down syndrome joke.
Oh my God. That's so funny. Are you going to show us the pictures?
I don't want to.
Oh, that's okay. No, that's okay.
Ooh.
That looks, I mean, it does look good. It makes me want to go buy one and just try it.
Reveal. Hold on, if I may. No. Oh, God. Angelo. She opens everything like my father does. She molds it.
That,
wow.
I think that looks really delicious.
What's that?
What is this cake?
I do not know. I will be back.
Well, it smells good. It smells like
What's it say on the mold thing?
it says this cake is made of Brazilian nuts and Brazilian nuts only.
Let's end it now then.
Oh my God, you're allergic. No.
Oh my God.
Is it good?
My goodness.
Who
I bet
gave
it's
this to
delicious.
you again?
Is it like cinnamony kind of? Does it have like nutmeg in it? And is it delicious, Keanu? It looks delicious. It looks like a big hunk of sweet bread. Don't wreck that cake.
I'm wrecking it.
It was given to me by my friend Anderson Oliveira of Anderson's Doggy Care. I'll do a shameless plug.
That's
Anderson's
nice.
Doggy Care.
That's nice. It looks delicious. I wish I had some.
You do. It's really good.
So does he make these at the doggy care?
It contains ethyl alcohol. No wonder we like it.
Oh, it's probably like a rum cake.
Like a bunt cake.
It's a bunt cake.
There's a hole in this cake.
May contain almonds, hazelnuts, walnuts.
Watch this.
Are you
Watch
okay?
this. Gino.
She's like that.
Let me see the inside of it.
Mm.
So there's fruit in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wheat
The good
flour,
Keanu?
butter, sugar, candied orange peel. You can really taste that.
Don't do that to that cake.
That cake never hurt you.
I love orange peel. I'm sure it's delicious.
It's really good. You can taste the orange peel.
Is there a brand name on it? I'm gonna go buy one. Makes me want one.
Agata and Valentina.
Oh,
Does that sound like a brand name?
Agata and
No, everyone.
Valentina.
Agata and
It's
Valentina.
like, maybe it's like a.
so good.
I'm gonna write that down. Agata and
Oh,
Valentina.
that's so good.
It's like a chocolate ball.
No.
It's like it's filled with cloves and orange rinds and
That sounds delicious. That sounds delicious.
it was absolutely.
So put the
Not
rest
much.
in the refrigerator and keep it so you can toast it and put butter on it.
We sure will.
Do you have a toaster?
We have an oven, which toasts things.
Wouldn't it be simpler to have a toaster as well?
Listen,
You can't answer that. You just want.
I just don't want more shit in this house.
I go. Wouldn't it be easier to have a toaster? Wouldn't it be easier to have a toaster that you could toast things? And you go. This is what you do. You go. Huh. I didn't know what that meant exactly.
Is that what I said?
Yes. Were you just like letting that sink in, or sometimes I don't answer right away. I'm letting things sink in. Was that what you were doing?
No, I heard you.
I said it. I said it, and you just went.
just
You couldn't come up with like even a little answer.
I have many answers of what I would like to say. and yet I didn't.
You're funny. You're funny.
It's Untoward Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen.
You're a funny chick. You're funny.
I am funny.
Funny chickie. Funny chickie.
Great, marvelous. So, this is the day we just cool our heels. We get to everything that we haven't gotten to, and it's no holds bar. We can do whatever we want to. Untoward Board, Chris Thompson, Zoe Saldana, Bill Schultz, Carrie, Cricket, and Mr. Thornton's pool. Okay, that's on the Untoward Board. I will be putting the Untoward award, or I will be putting the call-in number up momentarily. Let me get through. I guess the next thing on my list was my road gig. Okay, we covered this a bit on the last Keanu cast, but I guess it's worth telling again to our lovely live audience. What do you think?
Well, first of all, the ride was, right?
Yes. So just went on a road gig with the Alan Fuchs. Had a marvelous time. However, I just know Alan. And if you guys listen to this program, you know Alan. Alan! We went, it was Saturday. I had not been on a road gig with Alan in such a long time, Michaelene. Not such a long time, but
a while.
So I was elated, tickled even to go on a road gig with Alan. And I thought in my brain, I said, okay, I'm going to make a tally of how every time Alan says, can you do me a favor? And so then Alan wanted me to meet him at his home at 3 p.m. so we could drive to the road gig together in his new, which I didn't know, self-driving car. No hands, Mom, car. Okay. So he calls me he texts me at 2. I just didn't see it because I was getting ready. He's like, you have to be here at 3. Traffic is getting worse and worse and worse. And I was just getting ready, so I didn't see it. And then he calls me. He's like, are you alive? I said, yeah, I'm just getting ready. What? I will be there at 3 early. In fact, Gino drops. He's like, I was like, Gino's going to drop me off there. It took us 18 minutes to get there. We were there 10 minutes early. I call Alan. We get up outside of his house. And what does he say? I go, bring, bring, bring. I go, hi, Alan. We're outside. What does he say? Can you do me a favor? Yes. Could you please go around the corner? I'm not ready yet. Could you get me a very large coffee and tell them I need a drop of oat milk? Just a drop. And if it's not a drop, there will be.
Keanu, when you relayed that story before, I thought you said goat.
Goat. Knowing Alan, it could have been.
Up until this very moment, I thought you had said, I want a drop of goat milk. I thought, wow, is that something new?
Okay, listen. If you know Keanu, drop of oat milk is so gay.
I literally
drop.
I literally thought you said a drop of goat milk. I thought it was just something new at Starbucks that maybe I wasn't aware of.
When this isn't a Starbucks even. He goes,
Well, whatever.
well, no, maybe like a goat, like you know how much I love goat cheese.
Swear
Like,
to God, up until this very moment when you said oat milk, I thought you said goat milk when
Goat
you related the
milk.
first time.
maybe he did, and maybe
It's
he
not the
couldn't
goat
tell.
milk.
A drop of goat milk. Hee-haw,
Go
hee-haw.
get a little. I don't think
Dominic
goats
the
noise.
donkey.
You're gonna go out in the back alley and squeeze out a drop.
Milk a goat. Yeah. He's so worried about being late to go to this gig. And then I'm like, we're there early. He leaves us outside for 5 minutes. I'm like, it's 3 now. He goes, do me a favor. I'm like, that's tick 1. Go around the corner and get me some goat milk. All right. Now Gino's already like, okay, here we go. No.
I
Go
swear,
to
I
his-
thought it was odd, but I thought I'm just missing out on something. They're serving
Well-
goat milk in these coffee shops now.
goat milk or oat milk. A droplet of either. A droplet of anything is gay. Like, do you really need the droplet? It's not gay. It's not gay. It's petite.
I'm sorry. It's like a splash of
very
cranberry.
light.
Okay, sorry. It's all right. It's like vodka with a splash of cranberry. Okay,
Right. Just
That's what
drink
it
the
is.
fucking vodka. You need a splash. You need a splash of goat milk. I mean, and it was
Maybe.
but this is what I love about Alan. The novelty of Alan is he is an eccentric, funny person because of the way that he is. So I was excited to go. We get there. He is so nervous that I will not be there by 3. I was 10 minutes early. By 3 o'clock. Bring, can you do me a favor? Go around the corner. There's a place called Kava.
Shmishmishma.
Yeah, Shmishmishma. It's on the corner of this and this and this. I'm like, where's
they
your
have
car?
goat milk
He's like,
there.
it's far, far away anyway. He's
They
like,
have
I'll
fresh
meet you
goat milk there.
Yes, they have goats in the back. He said, I'll meet you there in 15 minutes. I'm like, all right, now we already have 15 off of our time. Because I'm always the late one, not got late. So then Gino and I go in, then Gino's talking to the guy. It's like, and I'm going, I'm telling you, this man, it's a large black coffee, except just 1 drop of goat milk.
Which is really oat milk.
Oat milk. He's like, oh, okay. And I said, and no more, please, than a drop, or then we're not going to get to our comedy gig. Then Gino has an espresso. And then Alan comes up. He's like, thank you so much. People don't understand what like a drop of oat milk is. Then he says, bye, Gino. Also, I'm getting married, by the way. I'm like, what? What?
Is he getting married?
That's a story for another day.
You didn't tell me that.
me and Alan get in the car.
And are you officiating?
I did. Yeah, what? Am I going to officiate your wedding now?
Maybe
And then
Skylar
not
will
show up?
officiate Alan's.
I'm like, I would love to officiate. And also, here are my demands. It has to be at least 5 stars on Yelp. I also demand this and this and this. Right, Alan?
That's a great
Oh.
picture of him, by the way.
It is. So we get in the car and I go, oh, Alan, so good to see you. And he goes, God. I go, this is a new car. He's like, yeah, it drives itself. So Alan already, as you know, has always loved, every time we've done a road gig, he's either on the phone with somebody in India about a Fiverr thing that he's done, like some sort of like flyer for a comedy show. He's very distracted, much like Eugene, whatever. Or one time I asked Alan, I went, what are you doing there? He's like, I'm just catching up on my reading. I feel like I don't read enough. I said, well, you're driving. You're driving the car. I'm like, if you think I'm making this up,
I don't
he
think
was
you're
like-
making it up. I know you are
I'm
not.
talking to the audience, but he was like this. This is a book. Like, I'm like, what do you, he's like, call me Ishmael. Huh. I'm like, what's happening? Like, what are you doing? And I was like, a lot younger too young to yell at him. I'm like, he's like, I just feel like I don't read enough. Okay, that was many years ago. So now Alan has gotten a self-driving car, which in theory would be great. It's a self-driving Kia, but he thinks you never have to put your hands on the wheel ever. Sometimes the self-driving Kia
tells you to.
I'm like, what's that beeping? When we were on the way home, I finally asked. I kept hearing this beeping. I'm like, my seatbelt's on. He's just sitting there like this, doing some work as if it's like a Sprinter van with a driver.
And not watching the road at all.
Oh, no, not at all. And I said, Alan, how do you trust it? Like, what do you do? He's like, well, I kind of have my foot on the gas or my foot on the wheel unless I press this button. And then I just, and then he said, excuse me, I have to get some work done. And then we didn't speak. And then the wheel was like this. Just by itself, which I found I just have never experienced before. Maybe call me a layman. I don't know. It was wild, right? Have you seen anything like this, Mom?
No. No. I think there's some Ubers that do that too.
That's even scarier, right? Actually, what is scarier? Having Alan drive you while reading a book.
I feel like there's no driver when the Uber or whatever it is picks you up.
Exactly. Or having an Uber pick you up and there's no one in it.
That's what I mean. It's driving itself. It's literally driving itself.
It's actually basically the same.
Seems
with Alan or
it seems really weird.
So it was a really great show. We got there easily. But Alan, the self-driving car, I can't believe it. But we got there safe. We got back safe. But he was so worried about the time. So we get in the car. He's already working. The car is driving itself. And he looks up. He was worried about the time. He goes, should I get my car washed? I'm like, you screamed at me to be here at 3:00 now. And then he goes, yeah, you're right. So we continue driving. He's still just working. I'm like, wow, this thing, I guess, really does drive itself. He's like, so now I have to eat something, which I know this about Alan. You know it about Alan, right? So then he's like, can you Yelp this place? I'm like, can't you? Your hands aren't on the wheel. You're staring at your phone, aren't you? So I Yelp the Chinese place. I Yelp the pizza place. Then we stop. We pull over. He has 3 pieces of pizza. Then we get back in the self-driving car. It's a great show. We had fun. Then on the way home, he needs to feed again and have some snacks. And thank God he has a self-driving car. And I'm going to show you guys this video again. Because it just bears
so
that.
Weird. It's just so weird.
It really is. You guys think I'm lying about this? I'm not. I really am. I could not be more truthful. This is how it was. Oh boy. Here we go. Bing, bing, bing. Here's Alan and his self-driving car. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. You are just going to bing, bing, bing love it. Alan Fuchs. And he just like a I just don't know how he trusts it, but at this point I was trusting it, and here we go. It's so great having a self-driving car. You could have your Doritos after your show and drink your Coca-Cola with the ease. Not worrying about stealing
I love the way he looks at you.
drinking that. You can have your snacks and drive too. Kia by Alan Fuchs.
He looks really cute.
He does. It's a good ad for a self-driving car.
It is really good. That's funny.
Anyway, our show is magnificent. I will tomorrow I will get to the ins and outs of the show, and I will tell you about the lady that did in fact message me. But if you want to hear more about that show and the self-driving car, again, download, like, subscribe to the latest Keanu cast, ladies and gentlemen. He's glistening. It's all of the snacks.
He's glistening.
And then he goes to me, Mom, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna just get some more work done. And then he said, should we pull over for a nap? I said, no. What?
What time was it?
Like you're paying attention anyway.
Wait, what was it? What time was it? Were you on your way home?
On the way home.
On the way home, he wanted to pull over for a nap?
Yeah. I'm like, well, thank God. I mean, are you feeling you'll fall asleep? I mean, I can drive.
Why do you have
Or
to? It's a self-driving vehicle.
Or I'll like keep my eyes open and sit in the driver's seat if you need a nap. I mean, it's only a
pull over for a nap.
It's only a 3-hour drive.
What fucking time was it? 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock? What?
By the time we stopped for the snacks, by the time we got all of his merch out of there, by the time, yeah, I mean, we got home maybe. He dropped me off here maybe at 2 a.m. Maybe.
Okay, so maybe at 12:30 or 1, he said, should we stop and have a nap?
He's like, maybe I should stop and have a nap. I'm like, for what? Just take one now.
While you're driving. Nap, let the car do the driving.
I really need to eat again. I'm like, I bought you an abundance of snacks. We have Doritos, Cheetos. We listened to all of his bits from the night. Tune in tomorrow if you want to hear about what went wrong with the show, which was someone highled at Alan in the back row, and it really threw off his evening. But that's too long of a story to get into. It was a very, very fun show. So we listened to that over and over again. And then I guess he just exhausted himself, and he maybe needed a nap. I said, you know what? I think we'll make it. And then at one point, Mom, he goes, just do me a favor. I'm pulling up clips for my special. Just look out for deer. Like, I mean, believe me, my eyes are on the road. Like, yours aren't. But also, like, does the car not sense deer? He's like, if a deer runs out, it probably will sense it. But just in case, you are on deer watch.
Oh, my God.
The car is on deer watch, and I am working.
It's on deer watch, but the deer is quick, and it probably will run into the car anyway.
Yeah, I don't know if the fucking self-driving car really is quick enough to sense
like
the
avoid
deer.
the deer, right?
And I saw deer. I'm like, there's a deer there. There's
Once
one
the
there.
deer pops up in the hood, that's it. It's done. Okay.
It's coming. Its horns are coming
is
through
in your
skull.
face, all right? Remember that deer that was liquefied on my road over here?
Yeah. I'm like, Alan, there's a deer. There's a deer. But once one just trots in front of you, I mean, we're done.
It's going to get liquefied, or you are.
Yeah, one or the other. So glad you trust your self-driving car so much. Kia by Alan Fuchs.
That's
no,
hilarious.
I mean, it really did. It sensed
I love it.
It was fun.
He's interesting. If nothing else, he's interesting. Quirky and interesting.
He was marvelous on stage. We had the best show. He didn't like that someone highled at him, and who would, right?
Right.
Other than that, we had a marvelous show. We'll get into
Right,
more of
right.
that tomorrow, or listen to the latest Keanu cast, wherever you find your podcasts. All right, Michaelene. Hour and 42 minutes. We covered that. We got to get to some stuff on the thumbnail at least.
What is on the thumbnail? I saw the thumbnail, but I can't remember exactly. There was a man on there.
His name is Spencer Pratt. I'm glad you brought it up.
And we were going to talk about Blake Lively.
Not tonight. That is too much.
Okay,
it's actually something I'll get to.
Okay, Spencer Pratt. He was kind of a bald-headed looking guy.
Okay, Spencer Pratt
I just glanced at the thumbnail, and I can't actually remember who was on there. So,
how do I start this?
Is he an actor?
No. Oh, here we go. It's because I made my notes all incorrect. But yeah, Spencer Pratt is just as good of it as anything to start with here. Start with. It's been an hour and 43 minutes. Spencer Pratt of The Hills, which is a reality show. And I know that you have not been really keeping up with the wildfires so much in California.
Well, I understand. I'm keeping up with it, but
you just
what the fuck? You act like I'm like not living in this world. Usually I know what you're talking about.
So when we come back, I'm
just feeble and old. I can't read or watch the news. I can't keep up with the wildfire in the Californias.
I'm doing the best I can too. How's my microphone?
So much better since you put that hat on.
Is it really? Michaelene is okay.
You make fun of my hat.
This is awesome. I actually wore it to the pool today. And then I thought, no wonder they're looking at me strangely. I walk into this beautiful gym with a
it
baby
looks like
and this weird hat. I didn't and my
loafers. And that hat looks like it's a chopped up hairdo. Okay. It looks like you have a mullet.
That's one way to treat people.
Kid, what are you looking for there? Hang on.
No, it's good. We're taking a break. Then we're getting to the rest of the things that are on the thumbnail. And then we'll be back. And then we're putting the call-in number in while we talk about it. And then we're calling it a night, people. I'll play a break video. You have the time of Miranda Priestley to get your affairs in order. We'll be right back.
Where are the belts for this dress? Why is no one ready?
Here. It's a tough call. They're so different.
Something funny?
No, nothing's, it's just that both those belts look exactly the same to me. I'm still learning about this stuff and,
This stuff? Oh, okay. I see. You think this has nothing to do with you. You go to your closet and you select, I don't know, that lumpy blue sweater, for instance, because you're trying to tell the world that you take yourself too seriously to care about what you put on your back. But what you don't know is that that sweater is not just blue. It's not turquoise. It's not lapis. It's actually cerulean. And you're also blithely unaware of the fact that in 2002, Oscar de la Renta did a collection of cerulean gowns. And then I think it was Yves Saint Laurent, wasn't it, who showed cerulean military jackets? I think we need a jacket here. And then cerulean quickly showed up in the collections of 8 different designers. And then it filtered down through the department stores and then trickled on down into some tragic casual corner where you no doubt fished it out of some clearance bin. However, that blue represents millions of dollars and countless jobs. And it's sort of comical how you think that you've made a choice that exempts you from the fashion industry when in fact you're wearing a sweater that was selected for you by the people in this room from a pile of stuff.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for our break. There she is.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
I'll put the call-in number in. Why not? And we have to go ahead and choose a winner from last week for Untoward Tuesday. But we'll leave that. God, we may as well just choose it now. All right. I remember the stories. You don't have your notes? Oh boy. It's okay. Take your time. Give me a job to do, Keanu. I'll do it. Just please. Why is no one ready? Where are the notes for this Untoward Tuesday? Oh, you think this has nothing to do with you? You and that white paper. Why is no one ready? It's okay. It was your first time.
Okay. You want to hear my abbreviated notes? Okay.
Yes.
Handcuffed jarhead. Okay.
Okay. Is there a name?
Vaseline and holiday cheer.
Okay. Is there a name?
Call from Dallas.
Okay.
Thompson.
Chris Thompson must have been the handcuffed jarhead.
It does say Chris Thompson. Chris Thompson, handcuffed jarhead.
Okay.
Vaseline, holiday cheer. Don Luzier was going to call back, but he didn't. Okay.
Okay. Very good.
Bill Schultz jacket.
Yes. That's a heavy hitter. Yeah.
Son said, "Do not use name in vain, because he's sinful."
What?
That's all I have.
That's all. Yeah. Okay. Well,
Son said, "Do not use name in vain." It was a mom talking about her son and how smart he was and what he said to this person.
Oh, Carrie.
Mean to him. Okay.
Remember, Carrie? It's been a long going saga with the son.
So I wrote. Yes, I wrote stuff down.
Yeah. All right. Well, when I put the call-in number, yes, mine. See, she's there. Right. She's on the board. Mine. That was me.
Thank you. See, I know what I'm doing. I just sometimes I just jot things down. Okay, I'll take serious notes this time.
More diligent. If I'm going to put the call-in number in,
it's fine. I'm ready.
Why
is nobody ready?
Why is no one ready?
Why is no one ready?
Where are the belts for this?
I think we need a belt here.
I think we need a belt here. They're both so different. Something funny? It's just that those two untoward stories look completely the same to me. You know, I'm just learning about this stuff and this stuff. Oh, okay.
This has nothing to do with
this
you.
has nothing to do with you. You
pick out that lumpy blue sweater.
Because you want to tell the world that you don't care about what you put on your back. But in actuality, that sweater's not blue. It's not lapis. It's actually cerulean.
It isn't there.
We got to do a watch along. We got to do it. We have to
We
do
do.
it.
It's so fucking good.
There's
Definitely.
this one. This one. It's a newer one. Yes. Michaelene, everyone wants this. Don't be ridiculous, Michaelene. Everyone wants this.
I don't want to live the way you live. Oh, don't be ridiculous, Andrea. Everybody wants this.
I would want it.
I know he's cute.
I would want it. No, I would want it. I'm not talking about Gino. I would want to go off to thank you, Dick. That's nice. Fits well.
Say his first and last name. Can you please say hi to my friend Dick
Fitzwell?
Say his first and last name now.
Dick Fitzwell.
Yeah,
Thank you, Dick Fitzwell. Anyway, no, I would want to be in Paris. I'd want to be part of that fashion stuff. Of course I would.
Exactly. Who would give that up? I think, I hate Anne Hathaway for her
I
personality.
wouldn't give it up to go back to her whiny fucking boyfriend, Adrian Grenier.
Right, who makes a really great grilled cheese. Blow me.
Okay, yeah.
Here's like $5 worth of yours bowl in there.
Right. And I'm sorry, and her stupid friend. The girl who took the bag, the really expensive bag, okay, but then just judged the fuck out of her.
This Andy, I don't know.
Something
Andy
wrong-
used to think
really.
Club
Oh,
Monaco
fuck
was
you,
secret.
fuck you. Give me my bag back.
Gimme.
Yeah, right.
Yes,
right, right.
you wanted the Birkin, didn't
Oh
she?
yeah. I could
talk about the real.
I'm sorry. I would have stayed with Simon. What's his name? Simon Baker. I love Simon Baker. I've seen him in other things. I love him.
It's fine. It's done, baby. It's done.
I don't think he should have called her baby. Yeah, I that was creepy. But I would have hung out with him, Simon Baker. She used him too. She used him.
It's so funny. In Sweet Home Alabama, you don't want him to stay with. I far prefer the rich man.
Oh, you mean Dr. Dreamy or whatever his name is? His name is Dempsey. Patrick Dempsey. Patrick Dempsey. Yeah, I like him, but I like that blonde guy. I can't ever remember his name either. He's a great actor. You don't like him?
What are you doing? No, he's fine. But it's like, do you want to, spend the rest of your life, making blown glass?
He was making he was making a bunch of money too. He made something of himself because he knew she made something of herself, and he had to prove to her. And they were the first people in love with each other. Yes, it's good. Or maybe I'd stay with Patrick. Maybe I'd stay with Patrick Dempsey. Dempsey. Did you ever see Patrick Dempsey in Can't Buy Me Love?
No, we
can't.
I didn't.
That's a fucking funny movie. Okay. Oh my god. He was young, and it's a great fucking movie. We need to watch that. We can't do what? We can't go off on a tangent about movies.
No, the thing is, this will be 8 hours if we go down this rabbit hole, which we did just now.
Where do you have to be?
I don't know, Mom. Nowhere. I have a weird cake to eat that my husband just brought home.
In the bed.
Look what I have for us. Somebody gave this to me. Okay. Great. Let's get to the things on the thumbnail. Then if we devolve into madness.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't know. You were going to explain to me who that man was.
I
don't know much about the fires.
It's Untoward Tuesday, and this is what happens.
I just don't understand why you think I'm not informed. Do you think do what?
Where
Do
we
you think
started.
I live in a bubble?
Listen,
I know you're not informed about the fires, Mom.
No, Mom, you're not informed. You didn't have diligent enough notes about our. We have to pick our Untoward Award winner, and then I'll put up the thing. So
Well,
we have
pick
Carrie.
it. I told you who it was. Pick it.
Read us your notes again.
Pick it.
On my list, I have Chris Thompson, Zoe Saldana, Bill Schultz, Carrie R, Cricket, and Mr. Thornton's Pool. And
Sorry.
actually, you did take pretty good notes. Okay. I'll tell you about Mr. Thornton's Pool, and that's almost like my favorite winner. But I choose, I mean, it's got to be the Bill Schultz jacket in honor of Missy.
It does. Yes, it has to be the Bill Schultz jacket that he had tailored. Okay. And for the people that we don't know, like an award for the people that we don't know, like Zoe Saldana, she's number 2.
Also
Sorry. She's got the Untoward Award for the next fucking year. I swear.
So, yes. So in first and second place, congratulations.
We loved all of the, we loved all of the stories on all of the Untoward stories, but Bill Schultz and Zoe Saldana, sorry, they just have to be there. They
in first place, Bill Schultz for tailoring that jacket, and thank you, Missy. You win the Untoward Award for popping on our show last week.
Right, and then
I mean, it was iconic. Bill Schultz, and he came over to the house the next day, and he's an iconic man, and it created such amazing fodder. And but you win the Untoward Award. And then Zoe Saldana is our
sorry. Yeah, she won the Celebrity Untoward Award. She
for rushing the stage of the Golden Globes when it had nothing to do with her.
We really have to recognize her.
Now I snorted because the butt rug babies are making me laugh. Look at them. Wait,
what are they saying?
Also, Nicole Kidman's pointy shoes. That was unbelievable.
I want to tell you this though, McGuinevere. Okay, I saw her in Baby Girl. She was still walking that way. It had nothing to do with that fucking gown. She's walking goofy. All right,
we were wrong. We were wrong.
Just saying.
I can't wait to see Baby Girl. And on the next episode of Keanu Cast, wherever you find your podcasts, when I see it, Michaelene hated it. I am excited to see it. Nicole Kidman's my favorite. We will be reviewing it. So tune in, like, subscribe, download.
Horrible.
Michaelene went with my BFF Amy, and they both hated it.
It was ridiculous.
And then Michaelene calls me. She's like, I just want you to know the movie sucked. And Nicole always walks that way, apparently. Like, all right. Okay.
I swear to God, it had nothing to do with the gown or the
Oh, and then she said, and I think Keith Urban's gonna leave her really soon. I'm like, what? I gotta watch it.
When he sees her doing this shit, oh my God. Okay. Oh my God.
We'll have to review it very soon. Very soon.
Yeah.
Maybe Maybe, and I agree she doesn't have a muscle mass in her legs, or she's always tossed. Tossed is a funny word for drunk. I mean,
she's always tossed.
Yes, she's always tossed.
Who's always tossed?
Nicole.
She is.
Is
she always drunk?
So, I don't think so. Now, here we go. I'm putting the call-in number up. Call in because congratulations, Bill Schultz and Zoe Saldana for the Untoward Award from last week.
I wish Zoe Saldana would call in.
Yes, me too.
Wow. What a get that would be.
And thank you to all of our other nominees. And I will put in the call-in number right now. And then I'm going to I'll go ahead and put in ding, ding, ding. There we go. Call on in with your untoward story if you'd like. If I put you on hold, just stay there right now. So we covered the Allen thing. We did the self-driving car. We did all of this. Okay. Let's start with the Kardashians, and then maybe that will lead into Spencer Pratt.
Oh, I
okay?
did
You
see the
know
Kardashian on the thumbnail. Yeah, I saw the Kardashian.
So, as we know, California is on fire, and not
Which
because of the gender-
Kardashian was on the thumbnail? Was that
two of
Chloe?
them, but you probably can't tell them apart. Chloe and Kim.
Okay.
The Kardashians are getting heat right now because, and no pun intended, California is having a bout of wildfires like they do every single year. And I am in no way, shape, or form making light of this situation. It is terrible, but there is so many different
facets of
am I
it.
boring you, or
No, I'm just
are
doodling.
you just taking notes, or
Yes, so many different facets of it.
is this for Untoward, or are you actually taking notes?
It's none of your business.
Oh, okay. There's just so many different opinions on it, right? It's like
right.
Many celebrities. It's like, oh, your house burned down. Blah, blah, blah. What are you upset about? You have 6 more. Or it's but guess what? Still all of our memories were lost. Also, nobody is looking at, or a lot of people are looking at the mayor, the
Your
government.
memories are in your brain.
That's yeah,
Your
but
memories aren't lost.
yeah, but Mickey, imagine if you couldn't drag out, Nana's hope chest or mine in a fire, probably. It would still suck. That's
Yes,
why
I
don't
understand. I'm just goofing around, okay?
Yes.
And they're talking about the mayor and the
Oh
governor.
my God, and the mayor.
Governor's a complete fuckface, okay?
Oh,
Did you
what
see
a
him?
loser.
He's like
Yes.
smiling and talking with his hands and weaving back and forth.
Did you see
That
that
man's-
asshole when the lady who's she's like, my children's school is burning down, and
Yes,
he's
but
like,
that
on the
lady
phone
was
with the
also,
president,
you know what? That lady was also a reporter, which I know you guys talked about her, but she was a reporter.
Which would make sense.
Right.
Yeah,
She wasn't just
still-
there to she was
Willy-nilly,
she was a reporter
right.
also. Yes.
Okay. However, so right, we're not here to talk about, the obvious government
fuck up
awfulness of this.
Yeah.
Or anything like that. But I am one to know a thing or two about celebrities, and that is for sure.
Mhm.
The last thing I'll say about California is, why does this happen every single fucking year? Why defund the fire department? Why not clean up the brush? I don't know. That might be a little bit too political.
And they
but-
also know the Santa Ana winds are coming at a certain time. They all know that. And
it happens
does
every fucking year,
It
right?
does.
It's
It
the
just-
weirdest
it just-
thing.
It's just kind of, it's just not even, I don't know if suspicious is the right word, but for that thing to spread so quickly along that whole coast like that and take down all of those houses is an unfucking believable thing.
Well, actually, it's good night, Mr. Thompson. I
see
can
it.
tell you that absolute fucking neglect. It is.
Yeah.
It's just the
Yeah.
weirdest thing. It's like,
Yeah.
I just think, I don't know. But to me, as a political layman, I feel like, why is California on fire every single year? And this year is the worst of what seems to be all of them. Or, I mean,
And why is there no water to fight the fire?
I'll tell you why. Thank you for saying that, Michaelene. Kudos for you. You make the Untoward Board, because that was a perfect segue. And as much as I love the Kardashians,
Did they take all the water?
they are major water hogs. Yes.
What do you mean?
And I know that. And I'm not talking about the water that they're drinking, but they have Kim Kardashian a few years ago when California was on fire, probably because of the gender reveal party. She hired a private fire department, which who knew existed? Who knew that existed, right? Hired a private fire department to keep her and her neighborhood's homes safe, right? How nice of you. Very nice, Kim. But also when I show you this article, you're going to be like, okay, now I know why there are no water in the fire hydrants, okay? So this has been going on for years, and I love
solely because of the Kardashians.
It's not solely, but it definitely has an effect. I love the Kardashians, all right? But I have to, just the numbers here don't lie. I'm sorry, Kim. I'm sorry, Khloe. I'm sorry, Courtney. I'm sorry, Chris. Social media cries hypocrite after criticizing LA mayor over fire response. And I also think this woman did nothing at all.
She's a complete illiterate asshole.
Yes, I think she did absolutely nothing. And I think she was in the wrong place also when she probably knew these, not new, but like at least the time of year when the fires will happen. She has handled this. I know nothing about this mayor other than she has handled this absolutely wrong. So that's all I'll say. But Khloe Kardashian is getting attacked for slamming LA mayor for allegedly compromising the fire department's ability to fight fires when she herself is a water hog.
Explain water hog.
I will tell you. Okay. There was a torrent of criticism on social media calling Khloe a hypocrite for talking the talk and not walking the walk. Okay. Khloe went off on LA Mayor Karen Bass after the LA fire chief went on Fox 11 LA and claimed Bass did not adequately support their department by ordering budget cuts among other things. And that compromised the department's abilities to fight the massive blazes that are torching LA. Okay. Now, first of all, I doubt that Khloe wrote this, because if Khloe knew that she were posting this, she would be like, but by the way, I hog all the water and so does all of my family. And that is why we look 40 years younger than we are. Not only our lawns, but our faces. That is why the Kardashian wet look exists. Their hair is always wet. It's like a whole deal. I don't think, although Khloe criticized Bass, the Kardashians were heavily criticized in June 2020 when Khloe's Calabasas home used roughly 101,000 gallons of water over the allotted limit. Okay, that is in 2022. Mom, that's a lot of gallons of water. 100,000. Watering her lawn, Mom. Just watering her lawn. Just keeping their grass green. That's it. If you're a Kardashian, you can't have not green grass.
Well, if they can afford it and I don't understand what you're saying.
Yes, I know, but California, like Fiji, doesn't have enough water, apparently. Fiji doesn't we have Fiji bottled water and Fiji doesn't even have drinking water, right? So if California is always on fire, right? The
Kardashians shouldn't water their grass.
No, if there's no water in the fire hydrants,
there's no water in the reservoirs. Why can't they use? I don't understand why they can't use ocean water. Okay, the whole place is on fire. Why can't they take the water from the ocean? It's right up above, along the ocean.
Well,
why can't they fight the fire with the ocean water?
But also, if you're hogging a bunch of water that's in the reservoir because you can pay for it because you want your grass to stay green, doesn't that seem a little wrong?
I don't know. I don't know all the ins and outs of what's happening in California and why they don't have enough water. I don't understand it.
Me neither. Doesn't seem like a very America problem, does it? And also, who knew that,
You think the Kardashians, like, because they took a little extra water, caused all this? I can't believe
Listen.
you're dissing your beloved Kardashians.
Don't you
What,
think it's
Keanu?
that dire? Don't you think it's at least warrant of criticism?
No.
If
I
I'm
don't.
saying it, they're my beloved Kardashians, right? If you let your grass go, maybe.
Oh, what
maybe
they would have
let it go
saved?
a little
Maybe
bit
they would have.
brown.
Oh, you mean maybe they would have saved one house because they used too much water on their grass?
Okay. Well, if you're going to bitch about the mayor, then you better not. If you used 100,000 gallons
How do
of
you
water
fucking
over
know?
the allotted
How
limit.
do you fucking know that that's a huge amount of water?
TMZ said it. It gets worse. This is just 2022. And again, let me just say, I fucking love the Kardashians. I want to tell you, I love them.
I love when
But
you take me out.
Not you. I'm not taking you out. I just want to emphasize, I adore these women. They could use a little less water. The Kardashian wet hair look. It's rampant.
Are
Like,
you
it's
fucking seriously saying that?
no,
About their wet hair? Are
I'm a
you fucking
comedian.
kidding
It's
me?
a joke.
What? What are you fucking
I'm not saying they're
serious?
using it on their hair, Mom. I'm saying
You just said it.
it's a joke. Listen, get some fake grass. Who cares? California is on fire every single year. This was just back only in 2022. So we're not even through this, Michaelene. So just buckle it.
It's ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous.
Okay, tell me, please tell me.
California is on fire. One of Paris's 8 homes burned down.
And your point is?
I don't. Just a joke. One of Paris Hilton's. Thank God she saved her doggy mansion. I'll get to that later. Okay. I mean, celebrities' homes are burning down, Michaelene. The Kardashians can save their lawn. Okay. Listen. So, bing, 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 bing.
This has so much more to do with so much more than the Kardashians.
Yes, I know,
lawn.
but like,
What
listen,
are you saying?
I'm not just talking about their lawn, but Mom, do you think that you go through 100,000 gallons of water over the Rock Hill limit per year?
How the fuck do I know? I don't know.
Right.
What?
If Rock Hill were always
Who's
on
even
fire,
looking into that about the Kardashians? Why
the
are they?
people that are living in the place that sets on fire every year? And listen, I love the
All of those
Kardashians.
fucking stars can afford a lot more than everybody else. So
they can
Just
afford
because the Kardashians thought to do it before they did.
That's not how it should be. Right. So the Kardashians are like, well, to keep our grasses green, we better take up all the water right now. Who cares if the
You
place
think they
sets
took
on
up
fire?
all the water?
You got to listen or we'll never get through it, I guess.
Okay,
I mean,
all right. Okay. Explain to me. I don't think you can.
I'm just going to read it and you listen to it. We're only still in 2022. So listen. And I love the Kardashians. You know that I do.
I think you're being very disloyal.
I call it like I see it. You know what? I don't know. It's something in the water. Okay. Although Khloe criticized Bass, the Kardashians were heavily criticized in 2022 of June when Khloe's Calabasas home used roughly 101,000 gallons of water over the allotted limit. There's an allotted limit for a reason. Is that their fault? No. It's the fault of, they're using it in the wrong place or the place just doesn't have enough water. And it's that kind of climate. Her sister Kim's properties used 232,000 100,000 excess gallons of water. That's not good, Mom. You can't. And what are they? They're not drinking the water. They're certainly not drinking the water.
Where are you getting your information?
This has been something. Also, this is TMZ. Yes, this article, but I heard this back in 2022 as well. They just came up with a random number. I love that you're sticking up for them, though. I do love it because they're my people.
How many other fucking stars and people are doing the same fucking thing? It's not just them. Are you kidding me?
Let's read some of the tweets.
They're all entitled, all of them.
Yes, and sucking up all of the
Kardashians.
water.
This is pure jealousy that these people are talking about them.
I like your thought process on it, but there's a reason California is always on fire.
Because the Kardashians took all the water.
No. Well, which is it? The government or the Kardashians or climate change? Oh,
it's not.
Who knows?
I don't believe in climate change.
A gender reveal party? What is it? If it's clearly something needs to be done. So if you are one that you are rich enough to use over the allotted amount, and Chloe only used 100,000 gallons of water over the allotted limit. Good for you, Chloe. Her sister Kim's property used 232 excess gallons of water.
This makes I don't understand how much water that is. It doesn't make any sense to me. I have no idea how much water that is.
It's a lot of water, and for some reason
that would have saved one house.
But Mom, when they're trying to put out the fires and no firefighters are showing up because there's no water in the
because of the Kardashians? Are you kidding me?
No,
because of this particular family. This is what we're talking about here. This is what we're talking about right here, right now.
I like that you're sticking up for them, but it's a part of
it would be like saying Harrison Ford and Callista Flockhart used too much fucking water, okay?
Who? Just kidding.
I don't know why he said that.
Yeah. What does that mean? Who are they? Do they have a reality
Why are
show?
they not? Why are they not really? Why are they not investigating all the stars who obviously probably all used all the fucking water? Okay. And of course, their wet hair has definitely, they have the whole wet look going on now. You know, I know that has something to do with
Michaelene, I'm a comedian. That's a joke. And but they always do the Kardashian wet look. Look it up.
Are you a comedian?
Not anymore. No. You go, Michael. It's all slick back hair. Look, using water. It's just a joke, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, and that's what I was about to get to. And you guys know how much I love the Kardashians. They hired a
so I can't believe you're spewing this hateful shit about them.
I just think it's funny that they used that many more gallons of water than the allotted amount. And also, yes, Kim Kardashian paid a private firefighting team to save her homes and the homes in her neighborhood the last time this happened.
Well, and the homes in her neighborhood. Well, that's nice of her.
Yes, great. But that's quite elite. Maybe if we all shared the fucking water in California, I don't know.
I don't agree. I don't agree. I don't agree.
And each slick back hairstyle could have saved one house. You agree? They're all doing slick back hairstyles. It's the Kardashian wet look. Okay.
I mean,
so maybe they're not doing this time. Christy says none of this is happening by accident. I mean, maybe not. I don't know. I just feel like there's a problem every single year in California. One time, it was just a gender reveal party. that set California on fire. Then the Kardashians used up all the water. I don't know what happened, blah, blah, blah. It's a very dry place. I'm not bitching about the Kardashians. It's well within their right if they can buy the water and use it.
As if, Keanu, you weren't at that level and you wouldn't do the same fucking thing.
Listen, guys.
As if.
Oh, no, I absolutely would. I would use it early. I would use all the water. No, I wouldn't.
Look, that's what he said when the Pacific Ocean is right next door. Why don't they use the ocean water to put out the fires?
I realize I've made a mistake bringing this up. And also, I am the person that is among all of you, I am positive that I love the Kardashians more than all of you. 100%. I adore them. How dare you? I absolutely love them. They're my sisters to me. I just find the numbers funny. 100,000 gallons over the allotted amount in California. Is that not insane to anyone? No. Could it be?
No, because I can't comprehend how much water that is.
Here's okay. Sauvignon Blanc. You drink about a gallon a day, right? A double bottle. No. 100,000 of those. Okay, here. One giant pack of White Claws, Michaelene.
I'm listening.
100,000 of those over the allotted amount of White Claws.
I don't even know how you can comprehend it. You're so bad
I can't,
at math.
Mom. Just an article. For Christ's sake. I like the Kardashians more than any of you, and now you're all gonna stick up for them?
I just don't understand. I can blame one fucking family, okay?
I'm not blaming one family. I just think it's funny and silly for them to bitch about it when they use 100. Okay, sorry. Khloe used 100,000 gallons over the allotted amount, right? That was in 2022. Kim used 230,000 gallons over the allotted amount. Why? For her grass.
This is incredible.
I think it's a clutch move. Kim gets people out of jail. She, hires a private
she gets
fire station for her
because
neighborhood.
she gets things done. She's proactive.
Who knew that there were private firefighters? You could just
Obviously,
hire. Where do they get the water?
Obviously, she researched it. And wouldn't you want to protect yourself from an idiot government in California?
I'm sorry. I thought we were upset about the elite that have private, they
No. We're upset about the idiot government in California also.
They suck. Yes. And there's also not enough water.
And
if we're
the
using it for our lawns.
You know what? And the elites who voted for the idiot government in California, all right. Oh, well. The Kardashians didn't vote for them.
No, I'm sure they probably are not registered to vote. Actually, Kim is.
Trump supporters.
Definitely. They are. Right. Maybe not. I don't know actually what side, of the ticket this issue lies upon, to be honest with you. I really don't. But I just found it interesting is all. That this much amount of water, instead of Khloe Kardashian taking okay. Khloe
But
was
that's just people who are jealous of them. I want you to look up the other water takers to see if it's comparable.
All right, we will. And
let's look up. Let's look up some other. Let's look up some other elitist
MAGA based. How am I not based here? I thought we didn't like the Kardashians. I was doing something that I thought you people would like. And yet, now we want to support the Kardashians. I'm sorry. Okay, there's no pleasing any of you.
That's true.
Right. No matter
You
what,
won't fucking win.
There is literally no pleasing any of you. If I talk about the Kardashians, it's fuck them, those stupid bitches. How dare you, Keanu, even bring them up? I'm like, they used 100,000 gallons of water over the limit. Isn't that crazy? You're like, that's well within their right.
I mean, I don't think anybody thinks it's well within their right. I just want to know what other elitist entitled stars are doing. It can't just be them.
I don't know. Guess what? The Kardashians' houses didn't burn down. Paris's did. Well, one of them. I don't know. I don't know if her dog mansion burned down. She probably uses 100,000.
Is Calabasas right there? They
have many more homes than
No, I mean the Kardashians.
Bel Air, there's Calabasas. This fire happened to be in the Palisades and more Malibu, right?
Do they have houses there?
I feel like Mickey's point is, why are you still bringing the Kardashians up? Right. I just thought it was an interesting point. I thought there's no pleasing.
No. I'm just shocked that you're dissing the Kardashians because you love them.
I do. Much like I love Paris. Thank you. Yes. And she is helping the displaced pets. Paris has a kind heart. So does Kim, getting people out of jail. She actually, Kim Kardashian, you know what I didn't know? Is that there are firefighters that are inmates, which is shocking and insane.
Yeah, I heard about that.
She fought for higher wages for them after she took all of the water for the fires that they have to fight. I think they need higher wages, and I will cause more fires.
I heard they were just making $15 an hour or something like that,
which is terrible. Yeah, I don't think you should really make inmates fight fires. That seems odd, but good for Kim for doing
No, it wasn't $15 an hour. It was like $15 a day. Sorry. Actually, Rocco and Zach told me about it.
A day? Then good for Kim. And then good. Maybe she's learned in 2025 not to take over how much was it again? Let's see. Kim, 300,000 gallons of water. Let's just finish the article and let's see. Okay. And then we'll go back. There's no pleasing any of you, to be honest.
There's no pleasing anybody, Keanu. It's just what it is.
I
just find it interesting that TMZ is talking about the Kardashians, probably because why? Because they're jealous.
I'm not blaming them. It's just, I just find it funny when it's like, okay, you should blame them first, the politicians and the mayor and Newsom and all that stuff. But this is my wheelhouse, talking about the Kardashians. And yeah, I find it, I wouldn't take that many gallons of water for my hair and or lawn.
No, I think right, because you're more of an above board person, and I get that. Okay,
not
but
that any of y'all are an above board.
I just find that they're picking on the Kardashians when they could be picking on every single one of those assholes.
Funny thing is, they're not really picking on them that much.
They're just mad because they covered their asses
with all the water that above their allotted amount. Anyway, listen, it's although Khloe criticized Bath, and good for Khloe to do so. The Kardashians were heavily criticized.
Is that man's name Bass?
I believe so. Yes. Khloe went off on that's where we started here. Remember? Yeah. Khloe went off after LA fire chief went on Fox LA and claimed Khloe went off on LA Mayor Karen Bass after the LA fire chief went on Fox 11 LA and claimed Bass did not adequately support their department by ordering budget cuts, among other things. And she is exactly right, as far as I know. and that compromised the department's abilities to fight the massive blazes that are torching LA. Chloe is 100% exactly right there.
I think there's so much more to this California fire, water issue than meets the eye. We don't know the half of it. We just don't. We're not there. We don't know the half of it.
Right. This was meant more to be like, isn't it funny that the Kardashians have such wet hair all the time and they steal everyone's water? And they used this much more than the allotted amount. Isn't it funny for them to criticize something? That's all I meant.
It was a very obscure joke, okay? I get it.
Not really a joke. I mean, it was great. Oh, fuck me then, you know.
Told you no swimming past the buoy.
That's all I thought. You know what? I just thought, you know what? They have such wet hair and their lawns are so green and they use 300,000 gallons more than the allotted amount. And I love the Kardashians.
It isn't fair.
She don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I think it just threw me because you do love the Kardashians.
I love them.
I know, it just threw me.
I do love them. It's just funny of them to criticize a little bit. However, Kim gets people out of jail. She's they're good people.
Yeah, they're good people.
Station to, I love them more than
she got that black woman out of jail. Oh my God, who didn't even belong in jail, right?
Oh my God, are you crazy? That was the best thing. That was the most
unbelievable,
unbelievable. She worked in prison reform. She met with Donald Trump in fucking
right.
What year was it when he was in office? And everybody in Hollywood. This is how much I love them. All right, now you've got me on a tangent. Okay, here you go. She met with everybody in Hollywood, told Kim Kardashian not to meet with Donald Trump. Don't do that. She said, it's not worth even though you think it'll make me look bad. Everybody in Hollywood said, that's going to be a bad look. She's like, I don't care about my image. If it's worth meeting with him for prison reform and to get people that are not supposed to be in jail out of jail, I would gladly
because she is who she is, and she's using her celebrity to do good things, and that's
yes, she is.
Bing, bing, boom.
So
I said this about the Kardashians.
So if she takes a little extra water, so be it.
There's no pleasing you people.
What you people? I'm just trying to be nice about
I'm just teasing. I just thought it was a little odd. They do use a lot of water. All right. Thank you for getting everyone out of jail. And she's fighting for higher wages of the prisoner firefighters, which is something I didn't even know about.
$15 a day.
Which is a fucking travesty. Also, we should not be making our prisoners fight fires.
Because how do they even know how to fight fires?
Right. Also, that's awful. So I commend the Kardashians. However, they did, at least at one point, use a little bit too much water. Is that okay with everyone? If I talk about the Kardashians, everyone's like, you stupid dumb bitch.
I never say anything like that. I like them too.
This sort of record, this is the best time I've ever had in my life.
I want to be them.
They are my sisters, literally.
They are.
And I can criticize my sister.
I want to be them. I never really understood so much until, you introduced me to them to the extent that you did. I thought, oh, I don't know. But honestly, who wouldn't want to be them?
Right. All the water you could ever imagine.
I don't even care about the water.
I'm just kidding. God. For fuck's sake. Dylan. Hi, Dylan. Love you, doll. You have to thank Kamala Harris for prisoner. That sounds like it almost came out of me. She just spouted up in me. I think we should make the prisoners fight the fires. And why not be such a fun time? You really make them scared to be
California
a
is
prisoner. God, what a
California
Jesus,
is a whole different.
Even more. Jesus
California is just a whole different monster. We have no idea about what it's all about.
I know. There's no water. Anyway,
but it's surrounded by water. There's a whole coast of water.
What do you always tell me about if you drink seawater or your own pee,
you'll go insane.
Mm-hmm. So you can't drink that water
or your own pee.
Or your own pee. Can't put out fires with your own pee.
But you can make the burn of a jellyfish stop on the leg if somebody pees on you if you've been stung by one. I learned that from Survivor.
Yep. You can't. You just made the Untoward Board, Mickey.
I did?
Yep.
How come?
This could have been over 30 minutes ago.
I'm sorry.
Right?
I thought I was part of the show and I get to talk.
I'm just teasing you.
I know it's called Keanu Cast, but you said
no, this is Untoward Tuesday and you are the star. They've all told you. I was like, you know what? My people are gonna love this tonight. I'm gonna shit on the Kardashians. Fuck me. All of a sudden, we love them. I do. I'm always on the wrong side.
I just didn't understand. I was very confused.
They used 300,000 gallons of water, more than was allotted. Not everyone in life does something right. So if I, Michaelene, made the mistake of using 300,000 more gallons of water than I was supposed to.
I just can't comprehend that amount, okay? So my bad.
No, it's fine. I love them. You're right. And then they put out the fires wherever they want later. And I for Christ's sake, I mean, it's been just years and years and years of me telling people Kim Kardashian gets people out of prison. Kim Kardashian is a lawyer. They are the smartest marketing people of all time. And then
I listen to all that.
No, but listen, guys, they're using too much water in California. I get shit on. Then you guys are like, no, they are great people.
No, I listen to you about them always.
It's not just you. I'm not just talking to you. I'm talking to them too. People are just like,
Okay, guys, leave Keanu alone.
I love this. This is my favorite part of the program. I'm like, you guys are all, there's no pleasing you fucks. You all get, you know what? I don't care what anyone has said. I haven't seen all of it. You all get a fucking Kiki tax. All of you. How dare you? I'm damned if I do. I'm damned if I don't. If I talk about the Kardashians ever, I am shat upon and how good people they are. But goddamn, one time I'm like, oh boy, my fans are gonna love this. Guess what? They used 300,000.
I should have just let you go on about
more gallons of water than they were supposed to.
Now
I was like, they are gonna love
it.
What a total White Claw break! White Claw break.
I'm sorry.
No, it's not your fault, Michaelene.
I didn't understand. It was such a turnabout.
Turnabout.
Oh my God.
Tax on all your houses. How dare you? It was worse than the whale explosion. White Claw break. All that blubber. hitting those cars. I know, Mom. I know. It was worse than when you thought these were my friends. White Claw break.
You know,
Thought.
it's just the funniest fucking thing.
This is
Because
my
I
favorite
don't,
episode
because
ever.
I don't like pay attention. I just glance at things. I just thought, I seriously did think you were their friends.
Did she just say that to me?
What
So
did I just-
nonchalantly, she just said, funny thing is, it's like, yeah, don't worry about it. But I just really don't pay attention.
Seriously.
People were like, yeah, they do 6 hours. I don't know, how do they do it?
I don't pay attention some, but sometimes I just glance at things, and that was one of those videos I just glanced at. It wasn't during a show. I just glanced at it, and I just thought, oh my God, they're having so much fun.
I do love that you thought that this was
Yes, and if I peruse it
White Claw
closely,
break.
at a closer glance, I now realize
Those people are getting really hurt. Those people are being thrown. They may not
I just
be
thought
okay.
I just thought it was all in your New York friends in some New York ocean somewhere.
And don't you think I would have called and said, God damn, I was on a speedboat.
I thought you
in
were
the
having
East
fun.
River today, and we got thrown
Well,
off the boat.
well, you
We
don't
all-
tell me everything. You don't ever tell me everything.
I'd venture to say that I would tell you that.
Well, I didn't know that they were getting hurt. It looked like they were just being jostled around in some fun.
Being jostled around in the $300,000, 300,000 more gallons of water than that is allotted. You could drive a speedboat and get injured in it in all of the Kardashians' hoarded water. Their water.
Okay, let me ask you this. Would you rather their houses burn down?
No, I would not rather that. But when I say water hogs, I don't mean them putting out the fires with their private firefighters. I mean, let your grass get a little browner.
Do they have a
than-
pole in their house for their private firefighter?
They probably have a pole in their house, probably not for the firefighters.
I mean, do they keep them like somewhere? Be willing, ready, and able.
I just want to say right now, I love the Kardashian, and I've been telling you all of this for so long. And I am so happy. Kim Kardashian does the Lord's fucking work. All right. And I didn't realize, even if Kim Kardashian didn't say it, I wouldn't know that there were firefighters that were prisoners and that they were only being paid nothing and that she's trying to help that. But
Well,
also,
they don't-
I can recognize that they use too much water. So it's a bit hypocritical when in 2022 you use 300,000 gallons over the allotted limit of water. And now, okay. That's all I'm saying, Kim. That's all I'm saying, Chloe. All right.
And I'm just asking you, if they have private firefighters, where do they keep them?
They don't live in their homes, Mom. They live in their homes. That's how rich they are. They just keep the firefighters in their basement.
No. They have to be above so they can slide down the pole.
Yes. They probably have a drone that just hovers above their homes. that all of the firefighters live in, and then they just beam down.
I just think it would be better to have a pole in your home with a firefighter just coming down.
They probably do for other reasons.
I mean, you know how Samantha was at the fire department at the firehouse.
That's what I'm saying. Anyway.
I mean, if you have your own firefighters, I think that would be a perk.
Yep. Well, thank you, Kim, for demanding that that the prisoner firefighters get paid more. And thank God that you aren't using as much water as you were in 2022. And that's great. And I hope that they weren't this year. If you want to hear some of the tweets from it, let's just read a few of them. All I was trying to get to an hour ago. Wonder where all our water went. Kardashian greed. No wonder our land is burning. That was in 2025. That was Khloe Kardashian thinks she's better than everyone else, and that's why she wasted 300 gallons of water. I think it was supposed to be 300,000. I'm not interested in anything that stupid E-dupe has to say. Boycott her and her vain, useless family. And I don't agree with that. This was a while ago that they wasted that much water. The shit for brains Kardashians are partly to blame for the California's water shortage. Instead of Khloe Kardashian talking bullshit about Mayor Karen Bass, who sucks, as far as we all can tell, can we not all agree on that? At least, apparently, the mayor sucks. I mean, we can all agree on that, right?
Yeah, definitely agree on that. She's not very
People
bright.
should be talking about how she and her sister use in excess of over 300,000 gallons of water in just 1 month during a drought. How about the water waster? Just shut the fuck up. Another wrote, wonder, yep. So that's all. It was just a silly sort of let's talk about the Kardashian thing, since I am the constant defender of them.
Yeah, that's why it was confusing.
I call it like I see it, Michaelene. Love them.
I get that. I was just a little confused about it.
Oh, and now Rocco's calling you and saying, well, Kim is having the prisoner firefighters paid more. I'm like, Rocco, you fucking hate
No. He didn't.
Why am I always one
He
thing
did not
behind?
call me and tell me that. I just happened to be talking to him and Zach, and they had said nothing about the Kardashians. They were just saying how the prisoners are fighting the fires for $15 a day. Nothing about the Kardashians.
Well, Kim demands more wages for them.
Well, I obviously it didn't get that far. This was a few days ago.
Rocco and Zach are going right on this Untoward Board.
They mentioned it that the firefighters were only getting paid $15 a day.
I don't give a fuck if they're engaged. They're going right on that Untoward Board too.
But they didn't do anything.
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't. They just mentioned it to me.
They
were appalled by it. They said nothing about Kim Kardashian. Nothing.
Well, they should have, and that's why they're going on.
Well, obviously, it wasn't in the news yet.
Watch this. Yes, it was. It's the other article I was going to bring up about my goddamn Kardashian, because I felt bad about talking about them in such a manner. Okay, so now we have my poor Kim, apple of my eye. Get out.
What's wrong? What's happening?
Kim Kardashian demands higher pay for inmates battling LA wildfires.
Well,
she sees them as heroes.
Well, Rocco and Zach did not know that yet. Okay, that was happening. They just knew that the firefighters were prisoners who were getting paid $15 a day, they were appalled at that.
None of you keep me. I knew this about Kim, and I thought, and you know what? And they should know this too. Kim Kardashian demands higher pay for inmates battling LA fires. I see them as heroes, and she is a hero, even though she wasted 300,000 gallons of water in 2022 for her grass and her hair and her skin and probably her vagine. I don't know. Who
Probably
knows what
because she has it steamed.
Yes, for the steam of her vagine. This was my next article. So, as much as it hurt me to talk about my Kardashians that way, and like you guys didn't even let me get through it because you're like, oh well, we love them now that they wasted all the water. Now I'm slap happy. Now I'm just delirious. My poor Kim, who went to the White House when everybody told her not to, when Donald Trump was there, she did it anyway because she said it's not worth my reputation if I can get somebody out of jail that doesn't deserve to be there. And I thought that was adorable. Just use a little less water, Kim. But now, that's long ago. Kim Kardashian demands higher pay for inmates battling LA fires. I see them as heroes. They are heroes. Kim Kardashian spoke out in support of the Southern California prison inmates who have joined the battle against the devastating wildfires. The reality star and criminal justice activist 44 released a statement on her Instagram story Saturday and demanded higher pay for the incarcerated LA firefighters. I spent the last week watching my city burning and have seen and spoken to many firefighters who are all night long using every ounce of their strength to save our community. She began her message, which is funny. They're all the people she hired 2 years ago, maybe. On all 5 fires in Los Angeles, there are hundreds of incarcerated firefighters risking their lives. Kardashian continued. They are on the Palisades fire, Eaton fire, and Pasadena, working 24-hour shifts. The American Horror Story actress noted that the inmates get paid almost nothing, risk their lives. Some have died to prove the community that they changed and now are first responders. That makes me want to cry. That is horrible. I see them as heroes, and they are. Right, Mom?
Yeah, absolutely. I just don't understand how you can teach the prisoners to be firefighters right away. Seems like it would have to be, you would have to have some kind of training for that.
Huh, yeah. Isn't that weird? Like, have you ever heard of that anywhere else? Yeah.
No.
It is bizarre, right? And
It's
pay them
bizarre.
$15 an hour, which is
A day.
a
$15
day.
a day.
Yeah, a day.
This man said I look like a lesbian.
She is. Not yet.
Not a
look at
lesbian. That's kind of funny.
Nikki looks kind of a lesbian.
A lesbian?
Enjoy your ban. We're kidding.
Patrick?
Hi. She's not. She
Definitely not.
sliced me out of her belly.
Yeah, definitely not a lesbian.
Nothing wrong with being a lesbian.
Nothing
but-
wrong with it, but I'm just not.
Anyway,
That's
so
funny.
that is very nice of Kim, and that is what I was meaning to get to, but we stayed on how they wasted so much water in years past. So that's Untoward Tuesday, and we're right at 3 hours. We didn't get to Spencer Pratt though.
Yeah, I don't know who he is or what's happening with that.
Maybe we'll save it for tomorrow.
Oh yeah. We're going to continue this tomorrow. Around 9, right?
That's right. That is right, Michael. That was really fun. That was probably my favorite part. The Kardashian bit where everyone shat upon me.
They didn't shat upon you.
You all
It's
did.
just a joke.
Yes,
It's
you
all
did.
just a joke. We're all just joking.
You know I'm teasing.
I know.
Put the Kardashians on the Untoward. You know what? Why haven't I? Yes. I put the 2022 Kardashians on the Untoward Board right now. And the Toward Board.
Untoward and toward. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yes, and I'm not the only one saying this. Everyone's saying this. Lots of people are saying this. It's like, how dare you be so hypocritical? But again, like I told you, the marketing.
I was just shocked by it. That's all.
I wonder how many gallons of water you use from the Riverwalk each year over the limit.
Over the limit? I doubt if I use very much water at all. I don't water my lawn. I don't have a lawn.
You hate the HOA.
I do.
They never say anything about the water.
No. They just kicked me out of the pool.
Water. How many gallons of water does the pool use?
I know. How many? I have to go get my glasses real quick.
Okay. Come on back. We'll wrap it up. That happens to me too. She's not tired. I'm not working her to the bone. Patrick Rowe, thank you for the 99-cent super sticker. It's very kind of you. Very kind indeed. You know, I didn't I promised a Kiki bond for every super chat, even if it is 99 cents. So congratulations. But also, I should just go ahead. This has been a really fun episode. I am exhausted because, oh, there she is. There's the gorgeous woman.
Wow, those glasses look crazy.
I don't think so. I think they're marvelous. 100 million Kiki bucks for everyone still here with us.
Yeah, my eyes are just killing me. Contacts in too long, I guess.
How's your neck?
It's fine. How's yours?
Great.
Good.
Michaelene, you are feeling all right though, right?
Yeah, I feel fine. I've just got some congestion and a cold still, but I'm fine. All good, my Keanu.
This was fun. We're right at 2 hours and 59 minutes. How do we wrap it up? What else did I have? We'll talk about Spencer Pratt tomorrow.
Okay.
So look forward to
I'll look him up.
That tomorrow. Spencer, yeah. Just look. Yeah. He's from the hills. He's also a part of the California wildfires, and he's in the press right now. And
Okay. I'm gonna write him down.
Very exciting.
Spencer.
Again, we also do not mean to. He is from the hills, and he's the first reality television show villain. He sort of created being a villain on reality.
Oh, he did. Mm-hmm.
Yes, on reality television, and he's married to Heidi Montag, and they are still together. And unfortunately, it's very sad what their house burned down, and like terrible. So we're gonna talk about him a little bit. Why not? Right?
Yeah, definitely. No, there's nothing okay about the houses burning down. It's terrible.
I don't care who you are. I don't care how rich you are.
No, there's nothing.
Or a million
heartbreaking.
houses. Yeah,
it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. So definitely heartbreaking.
The one thing I'll say about Paris, who is also one of my favorite people, is also like the Kardashians, working diligently. She is volunteering and she loves animals, right? So she's in the humane societies, trying to rehouse all of the animals that have lost their homes in the
Yeah,
fire.
my God. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
The poor
However,
animals don't know what the fuck is happening.
However, I think it was it's something that got me. It was this one Instagram where she said, and I think I told you, and I don't mean, are your eyes all right?
No, they're just killing me. I don't know why. Sorry.
It's probably the light. We'll
Okay.
wrap it up. We'll talk about it tomorrow.
No, but tell me what's happened. Just tell me about the tweet or whatever, one incident.
No, we'll save it for tomorrow. What do you think?
Whatever you want to do. It's
What
fine.
about the fire crotch? Lindsay Lohan is a fire crotch. That's a deep dive. That's way back in the day.
I don't know what that
Lindsay
means.
Lohan is actually doing well. It's like she's aging backwards. Maybe Lindsay Lohan's fire crotch started the first California fire. You never
Is
know.
it because it's a red? Because she's a redhead?
Back in the day, there's a. All right, we'll end on this. Here.
Okay.
God, let me find this. Do you know the remember Girls Gone Wild guy?
Yeah, I do.
This is from what, the year 2000? Okay, this is a deep dive. Lindsay and Lindsay and Paris were feuding at this moment, and this is back in the day when this is what made them famous. They were famous for being famous, basically. Lindsay was an actress though, and Lindsay and Paris Hilton were fighting at the time, and the Girls Gone Wild guy, who his name escapes me right now. Let's see if this is it.
Is Wilmer like in a
There he is.
mariachi band? How's it going, guys? We don't care. What? And she's got a fire crotch that all you guys would of course suck because you're fucking desperate. Guys, step aside.
Is it because she got red hair?
Yeah, this is like back in 2000.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I always remember Lindsay Lohan is a fire crotch. Okay. He can't even come back to the States now.
It's kind of fucking funny that I knew that's what that meant.
Actually, the curtains don't match the drapes because she probably has hardwood floors, you douche.
Now. Right.
Yeah.
Now, but back then, probably not.
Let's see. There's Paris.
No one has ever seen. I haven't seen it.
Paris, you agree with him?
But it's have freckles, it's orange, and it fucking smells like diarrhea.
Paris, do you agree with him?
God.
It's not nice.
Paris, have a good time.
Listen to her.
All right, Lohan's movie bombed because she's a fire crotch. She's orange.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what started the fires in the first place. It's not.
It's funny. Oh my gosh.
Terrible. Lindsay Lohan is a fire crotch. That's what they say. And it's not true. She's having an actual insane resurgence. She's doing great.
Yeah. I think she looks great, really.
Yes, she does. So, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow we will cover Spencer Pratt. We'll get into all of that. But we did the Kardashians tonight. That was honestly my favorite part of it. I have some fun. We have to do a deep dive tomorrow into Mom. There's so much going on with the toe and
oh my God.
And
wow.
It's something that I'm not really. People are challenging him to a boxing match.
Oh my God.
And he seems to be kind of winning, like,
favor by people. People are liking him again, maybe.
Well, I don't know about that. But a bunch of other internet hosts of shows are like, we want to box you. And he's like, well, you need insurance and you need to do all of this. And then they just keep getting angrier and angrier, and then that's what it looks like to me.
Yeah.
So we're definitely going to do a deep dive into that because I know really nothing of it. But I'm going to look into it, and we will get to it.
I'll have to take a look at some of that too. I mean,
yes, we shall. Alex,
I haven't looked at any of that in a long time.
Oh my God, no, we can't. It's just too much. There's just too much on the internet to get to. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this has been too much fun. All of you, let me tell you one more time. I'm not taking you out, Mom, but I gotta tell them something. I thought it would make you happy for once if I criticized the Kardashians. Oh, little did I know that this one time, even though they used 300,000 gallons of water over the limit and California burned down a few years ago, now you're on their side. How dare you? Let me look at my fan. Oh, the fans will love this. I criticize the Kardashians for once. And now, here you all are, late to the game, thinking that they're good, cool people. I was always on their side. I just want you to know that, okay? They did use too much water, though, and their hair is very wet. They do that wet hair look very often, and their grasses are very green. Oh, now we like the Kardashians. Blow me, all of you. No, but the mayor is worse. Fuck off, all right? I thought it would make you happy.
Blow me.
Blow me. Little did I know. I'm like, oh my God, wow, look, I can criticize them for doing one thing. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. And they certainly dam up all the water underneath their house and use it for their lawns and their hair and their skin. All right. I love you all.
You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful.
Thank you. I just had to say it. I mean, I'm gonna do, Mom.
You are. You're so beautiful. We love you. So sweet.
All right, Mumsy.
Okay, Keanu.
3 hours and 9 minutes. This has been Untoward Tuesday.
It's been wonderful. It's been the cat's pajamas.
Yes.
The eel's hips. And the bee's knees.
We'll do it in just a moment. Thank you, Eugene, for stopping by with the cake.
Yes.
We will get to more of all of this tomorrow. If you haven't already gone and found Keanu Cast either on YouTube or do yourself a favor, listen to it wherever you find your podcast. Again, that is Keanu Cast. Newest episode is out.
Untoward. No, fully untoward.
Beef has knees. Yes, exactly. Congratulations to everyone that made the Untoward board, including Mickey, Rocco, and Zach, and the 2022 Kardashians. We will choose a winner tomorrow. You guys are the eel tips,
the cat's pajamas,
and the bee's knees. Kiki and Michaelene out.
Adios. Thank you for joining us. Love you guys.